Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Geeks podcast. First thing and first, before we do our introductions, I just want to say, what the fuck is going on in the comment section?
It's a first fight? I don't know.
It's a first fist fight.
Mating the fuck there. What here? I would vote for Bear being first. Mating the fuck there. It is Goku. What? I second this choice. Third. This should be enough to carry the motion. Bear is first.
Bears first. You heard right here.
I guess.
Hashtag Bears first.
Okay, well, welcome once again to another Geeks podcast. I am your host, the one, the only, El Oso, the King of Mexico, Jesse Goku. Also joining me are my co-hosts, the man with the plan, Jace.
What up?
Do I usually say the man with the plan for you, or what do I say?
Well, usually do in between Sonic and I, so it doesn't matter.
All right, well, the hostess with the mostest, Keyblade Sonic.
Hi.
And the one, the only, the one who we watch eat food on Monday, Super Jew.
And you're never going to see that happen again. That was
never
just
say
weird.
never.
It would be a lot cooler if you did it again.
All right, and welcome once again. You are on the 10th day of the 9th level of Jumanji in the year of 2020, and we are going through. We are about how much are we about done with this year? About 75% done.
Nah, I
It
think we're
was
still
69% yesterday.
That's
Nice.
not how that works.
probably we still are.
69.8.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's very accurate.
Take 366 and divide it by whatever the fuck we're on.
I don't feel like doing that.
Math.
Neither.
I was told
demand-
math would not be involved.
Okay, so
Right, we were informed.
all right. Shout outs to Chad, who is first in the
No,
comment
the
section.
bear is first. They had a motion.
Okay, first off, you can't vote for the bear if you said the bear was fake. Therefore, 90% of those votes are invalid.
That's a good point.
You mean there was voter fraud?
Yep.
Impossible.
Zarek's here, Mitchell's here. I feel like we're taking a fucking attendance.
Draw it off in the comments. If you
When
don't
you
comment,
hear
we
your
don't
name,
know.
say present.
Present,
Aki.
type in present.
Press F in the chat
Fuck.
for being here because you're so miserable in your life. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I don't want to be
Jeez,
here, but I
thanks.
have
No,
to.
it's not that the podcast is any good or funny or anything. It's that we're miserable and our lives suck. All right, we got a couple things to talk about today. Our subject is dating and mating in the community. We said it as a joke last night, and then Jace was like,
Thought it was still a joke.
that would be a good subject.
I like that it rhymed.
Dating and mating.
I'm a sucker for
What was the
rhyme.
other option?
Watch you eat,
Mating and dating. That was the other option.
mating and dating.
The
But we
alphabetical
could
order.
just sit here and watch you eat food again. Watch you eat your fancy chicken nuggets covered in hot
I
sauce.
don't have any. All I got is an apple.
We can watch
Okay,
you eat
eat the
that. Go
apple.
ahead. We'll highlight
the
you.
apple.
I already ate one apple. If I eat the second apple, I'm gonna have the shits all night.
It's a lot of fiber.
What
Yeah.
the
Exactly. That's
It
what
does have a
apples
lot of
do.
fiber.
All right, so we got a couple things to talk about today.
No,
We got a
that would have been decent, but no.
what?
Pachinko
What did Pachinko say?
Optimus
But-
Prime was a gorilla.
Was
Does that
Bumblebee.
make Bumblebee
Oh, hey,
the
Pachinko's here. Pachinko, we want to let you
No.
know that we only mess with you because
We hate you.
no, we don't hate you. We love you.
No,
Pachinko.
we don't do that. That's fucked up.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. We love you, Pachinko. That's why we mess with you. But we mess with everybody. Eric, send
Super
me a message, you jackass.
Bless you.
Dating and waiting for the phone.
Got that
call
White
won't
Claw.
come.
Say that. Please don't say that.
Yeah, that's not scary because I was coughing earlier too. And
No, it turns out a few of my coworkers have had it already. So fun.
I like how you said that and then immediately cough. I'm like, oh boy.
I
Okay.
like how you said that. You said all of it, and like you had like this disruption, like the signal wasn't working well. So it's like YouTube is trying to censor you. Like, oh, you can't release that information. How dare
can't
our
say
votes
that.
not
That's
count?
a good point.
This is the worst election I've seen, and I've seen the 2016 election.
Boy, 50 more days, you're gonna hate that one too.
Maybe.
You're gonna hate that.
Maybe it depends on who wins.
Maybe.
Depending on who becomes
So
president.
is our first
Right.
vote? Is our first vote like the electoral college, where like one of us really get to pick who gets to be the president, and everyone else is just ignored?
Kind of, but I have a feeling like in this instance, we're safe. Our vote is safe. Now in my family, I question that
Why?
because of how my family voted last time.
I'm talking about voting for first. Is the bear first?
Never mind. Disregard
They
all of
can't
that.
So your family voted against the bear, huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
How
they did.
dare they vote against the bear?
How dare
Awful,
them.
right?
Well, it's goddamn Sour Patch Kid. What do you expect?
I knew I had
You
something
heard-
about her I didn't
You
like.
heard her. It wasn't that
She's like in her.
Oh, what's
she's
the-
in her mid 20s,
what's
and
the-
she talks like a 16-year-old. Or she cusses
Yeah.
like a 16-year-old.
It's like it's like a sailor.
Exactly, cusses like a 16-year-old. You know,
Yeah.
teenagers just
because she
like
doesn't she doesn't like talking to people. She's very introverted.
she can talk to
told you.
us.
Because you guys were over like a screen or whatever. She would be like
No, no, no,
terrified
no,
of you
no.
people.
I said she can talk to us. We are very welcoming
Yes.
and warm and
Uh,
very non-violent.
None of those are true.
Especially
None
in
of
your
those are
case.
true.
It's a series of
Especially in your
lies.
case. You always have a story about Here's a list of all the violent things I have done today that I can
Right,
remember.
but you got to understand that
Those
I'm
are
the-
in person though, not over Zoom.
Right, no, but every story I've ever had where I got into a fist fight with somebody was because they deserved it. Like, they did something. What am I supposed to do? Just turn around and walk away?
Yes.
No.
Ideally, what you're saying.
That's
what
how
they
you
te-
get. That's how you get bullied.
That's what they teach you in all the cartoons.
That's how you get bullied.
Yeah, but you're like 30 something now. Like you don't
Yeah,
get bullied
seriously.
anymore.
People still cyberbully 30-year-olds. Are you shitting me?
No, you're not
turn off
wrong,
the
but
thing.
still, yeah, you can block
Someone
them.
tried to cyberbully me, and then I made them cry over the internet.
I mean, that can happen too.
Quiet
Or
down,
just-
Mitchell.
You don't try to cyberbully somebody that like has dirt on you.
I
No.
don't know. Can the bear play sax?
Can the bear play
If it
the
wants to.
sex? I mean,
Play saxophone?
oh, saxophone.
Or
Yeah.
I thought you
Because the
said
way-
sex. I'm like, oh, I hope that's how they reproduce.
No, play sax. Yeah.
Okay, the
saxophone.
vending machine, the porta potties, those other elements were involved out of my control. But
Vending
Were
machine
they
deserves-
though? Were they?
all the way
they
that
wa-
Pepsi machine
they
was
were.
looking
just
at you.
because some people like to go to cons and be fucking boring doesn't mean that I'm a menace to society.
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 We
Mexican.
live in a
Menace.
menace.
Mexican
Just because-
Just call me boring, you
Yeah.
asshole. Damn.
I mean, if the shoe fits,
You're one of the
I didn't
normies.
say you, but if the shoe fits, feel free to lace up and
You bitch.
And
Go for a
it's
walk.
like
Choose a slip-on.
It's like that scene from Toy Story 2 where he's like, "Well, if the boot fits, say that again. If the boot fits, if the shoe fits."
And the Coke machine did deserve it because it was like $3 for like the bottle of Coke.
Oh,
I'm not paying that
Sweet.
much.
dang.
And no one will break it.
At least not with their credit
Nobody will.
card. I didn't break the Coke machine. I broke the credit card part,
Oh,
which was
You
the receiver
vandal.
on the very top.
and the cash would be like, whatever.
Vandal?
Vandal in here. No, I said you
Not yet.
vandal.
Oh,
Vandal.
You're
right.
destroying
I'm not a
It's an insult to
vandal.
vans.
I
You
didn't.
destroyed property.
So what? It's not like I graffitied on it.
That's still vandalism.
We haven't heard that story yet.
I haven't vandalized
Yeah, these are
anything.
new to us.
I haven't vandalized anything since I left high school.
So
Everyone
have
drew on those
That
wooden
we're
desks.
aware of.
Everyone drew on those wooden desks.
Yeah, they do. They would.
I didn't.
Oh, see, look, even Mitchell agrees with me. Oh, $3. Yeah, you deserved it.
Yeah,
They
I
deserved
deserved
it.
Like how
Yeah, I
people
mean,
grab
$30.
popcorn.
That is pretty ridiculous.
Just because it's a hotel, you can charge. You can take my college fund.
This was a very rare mint
Anyways,
condition
before
soda
they
machine.
interrupted me, so we had a couple things to talk about today. We Keyblade Sonic has a new review video out. It's actually pretty good. I watched it. You guys should check it out.
Yeah.
I disagree with
it's-
your rating at the end. Just putting that out.
No, I reviewed the newest remaster of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. It's actually pretty quick. It's like under 5 minutes.
It's
So,
four minutes.
Yeah, it's roughly 4 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll post a link at it after the podcast, so you can check it out. So if you like it, let me know. Give me feedback. It's all welcome.
It was really good. I liked it. Though you didn't have any. You didn't pause during the video. It was very smooth. It was energetic. You came off off the starting gate with guns a-blazing. You gave the score was a little high. Not by much. Like I would have given it like an 8.5. It's a good game.
Mm.
It's a good
Wait,
game.
what just happened?
Nothing.
Oh, no,
We're playing
Just kidding.
old switcheroo.
Fuck's
the
sake.
switchy ditchy.
Don't do that.
Yeah, Super G doesn't like change.
Shut up. That's not what I meant. I'm watching my screen because I saw like something floating in my thing.
My internet hiccuped. So
People that
Okay.
mate in conventions believe their cosplay is protection. Jesus Christ, we're already getting into the subject. Well, before we get into the subject today about dating and mating, we got a couple. We just got a couple talk about a couple things. We were talking about Keyblade Sonic's video. Honestly, I think that Tony Hawk is a great game. I don't know if you brought it up, but there are some frame rates, especially during the create your own park. Like frame rate
Mhm.
drops where it just drops out of nowhere. Especially, like I said,
You get the. It's a little buggy too. There's been notable bugs in the game. And
Right.
I said probably once they update it, they'll probably just like fix it, like clean it up and all that.
Right. Yeah. No. I think like an 8.5 is like very very generous. I think 9 is just it was a little high. That's my opinion. Remember, reviews are subjective; they're based on the reviewer's opinion. Because a lot of like
Based on
IGN,
lies.
I don't know about IGN, but I know Game Informer gave
No,
it
IGN kind of gives like such ridiculous. There was that one Pokemon game they gave it a 7.8 because there was too much water. Never forget that. Never forget IGN gave Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire
But that was
7.8
the
out of 10 because of
point.
too much water.
They're on islands. That was the
It was a
point.
water Pokemon.
I know that. Why give it 7.8 because of that?
Well, that's why I'm not going with IGN. But before you buy from Game Ranks, gave it a good score. They were saying that minor issues here and there, but it's a great game. They actually trash talked Avengers more than they trash talked Tony Hawk. So that should speak volumes.
they gave Avenger a 6 out of 10.
Game Informer gave Avengers and Tony Hawk the same score.
That is pretty odd.
But that's actually bad on Avengers' part because Avengers is supposed to be this epic,
Big ass game and all
big
that.
ass game with all these storylines.
No, I saw the gameplay. It just looked kind of repetitive. Looked like the same shit.
It is repetitive. It very is. Also,
is
for those of
Tony
you that
Hawk,
don't know, Scott Pilgrim versus the World just got announced today.
After 10 years, it's
after-
now coming out.
After 10 years, it was released in 2010 and then was taken off. On Xbox 360 and PS3 until 2014, and then they took it down. It will finally go back on the stores for PlayStation. I know it's going to be on PS4 and Nintendo Switch, right? Is that correct?
Okay, Goku, you are really fast on us. you went.
Everybody else, though.
You're fine for everybody else, but for us, you went incredibly fast. Yeah, it's coming out on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC this holiday.
Right. Did they say how much?
Nothing yet. It's because Ubisoft did somewhat of a direct style thing today. A notable thing they talked about was Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, a 2003 game, is getting remade, and it's coming in January.
Right. Yeah. No. The internet's kind of fucking up again.
Also, it's supposed to rain later tonight, so
it rained last night.
Mm-hmm. But
Plus, it got cold for everyone except fucking Houston.
I know, it was chilly this
Screw you
morning. I was
guys.
happy.
Even San Antonio got a cold front. We didn't get shit. You know what we got? We got nothing. I feel like
You got disappointment, which is every day normally.
no, we got Scott Pilgrim versus the World announcement.
Hey, you're getting me back tomorrow for the weekend.
Woo! Why'd you make that sound like I'm getting like I just won a custody battle? Like you're getting me back. You're getting me for the weekend. I'm like, oh.
It was a threat. It wasn't like a surprise. It's like, I'm coming for you, Goku.
It's like mom's dropping me off at your place. I'm like, okay. I need to go recheck my birth certificate to see how old I really
You have
am.
custody. You
I'm
got custody of
questioning my
Super
age
Jew
now.
this weekend.
You threw me off with that one
I threw you off with quite a bit, actually.
because you'll just randomly shout nonsense at me like, "Shut up, Goku."
It's
fuck did I
premeditated
do?
nonsense, so it's pretty important.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I get to come home for the weekend. Get to see my cat again. That's mostly it.
Your
I
sister.
don't need here for my cat.
Sister.
I like how we
How
all
we
like your
feel.
sister more than you like your own sister.
No, she
And,
knows how I feel about her. The fuck?
What the fuck did you change it to? All right. So today our subject is dating and mating within the community. Oh yes.
What are those things?
This is a false Hydra.
Change it.
What the fuck is a
Oh.
false Hydra?
Well,
It's a Hydra
it's
that isn't real.
It's a memory-eating Hydra.
Ah, you white people and your fake monsters.
Stupid. Pick
It's a
something
romance.
nice.
No, I had nice early in the week. This was recommended by our viewers.
Yeah,
I
there you
mean,
go.
Where?
We have to
A
cater to our
private,
fans.
separate chat from my Patreon.
right. They
My
gave him
free
$2.
Patreon.
They cashed after him $2 and he did it.
All right.
Now they gave me a box of honey buns and it's right to my heart
What about
and
the
my
cash?
colon.
Oh, speaking
was
of,
$2.
I gotta talk to Keyblade Sonic after the podcast about something. Totally forgot.
Okay.
It's not important.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so dating and mating within the community.
Jeez.
So
That never
a
gets
lot of
old.
people are interested are a lot of people like there are a lot of people right now that watch the chat that are married or they're in a relationship. But there are a lot of people in the community, especially new people in the community, are people that are in their mid-30s in the community that would like to start dating within the community. There are some that are hoping to get their first girlfriend from like ever. And there are some hoping to get their first girlfriend that is a nerd, geek, or cosplayer.
And also the other way around, like some.
I was gonna
like to get
say,
their first
it sounds like I
boyfriends,
don't
too.
even need to be in this.
Wait, what? What are we? No, you
Because
need to
you
be
said
here.
no, it's because you said just girlfriend. I'm like, wouldn't it also be the other way around? Also,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
girls
Yeah.
looking for boyfriends. Also,
Yeah.
I was just calling somebody out in the fucking podcast.
gotcha. Gotcha.
Well, no, but there are people that are looking for a partner in the community, whether it be doesn't matter. Like there are some people that are looking to start dating within the community, and it's one of those things to where like how do you start dating within the community? And it's one of those questions as to like
I feel like it wouldn't be that different than dating in normal.
It's exactly the same. Only
You're nerds.
They might have the same interests as you now.
Yeah. So
that
I feel like
sucks.
it'd be kind of easy.
Like when I stayed with my
Well, okay, that
ex,
being said,
and-
I say that dating a nerd, and that was bullshit. So,
yeah, no, when I dated my ex and we were staying at her place, she lived with her parents, so in her room we had two separate TVs because we're both gamers, and she likes dating sim games and all those bullshit games, and I'm more of a oh shit, Uncharted
judge.
4 came out.
don't judge.
I can judge all I want. There's a reason why she's an ex.
Well, I mean, that part, but like,
Dating
don't judge
simulators.
about the games. Just be glad that you two are playing games.
Together, we're not. All the games that we liked were one player, and then if there were any multiple player games, I either didn't like them or she didn't like them.
Okay, there's some people that look at the glass half full. Some people look at the glass half empty. Some people look at the glass and it's like, that's piss, isn't it?
There's a piss in there.
You're
Okay,
the-
first off, the whole
the piss
glass
guy.
full, half empty thing, we've already explained that when it comes to alcohol and beer, there
It's
is
just
no
less.
such thing as half full.
It's always less.
It's always full or less.
Or piss.
Don't be silly, Raptor Billy.
You're the piss. You're the piss group.
Dusty says, "Don't be silly, rapper Willie."
We're gonna start making like Sonic Says, but with Keyblade Sonic. Sonic says, "Don't be a hog, rap your dog."
Remember, kids, pirates don't steal.
That's such bullshit.
Like, you haven't done your history.
Like no, at the Renaissance, we're pirates. I'm like, okay, how many crimes have you committed? Oh, we don't commit crimes. That's illegal. Stare, and it,
That
like
shit never
you've
gets
seen
old.
the subtitles. The
Yeah.
subtitles on the memes.
Stairs
Mine,
and
the
pirate.
subtitle says "Stairs and Criminal."
There's a Mexican.
Going for something sweet, cover your meat. That's good, Ari. We're gonna steal that one.
Yeah, I might as well work on them.
Well, no, because you do have like a lot of cosplay. You have a lot of people that are damaged from dating. What did I walk into? Edgar's here. Edgar can give us lots and lots of advice on
Wrapping your
dating
meat.
and mating and wrapping your meat.
I don't know
Remember,
what's happening over there.
we're talking about
It'll
wrapping
be a
your meat.
willy nilly.
I don't do
Going for
that.
something sweet and wrap your meat. I hope you're not wrapping. Never mind. I'm going to shut up.
I was just waiting for. I was like,
Jeez.
oh no.
Were you staring at the Casper?
No, yeah, there's something back there. I keep seeing it in my screen. There's
Why?
there's an actual thing. My room's haunted. There's an actual thing like floating.
Oh,
It's not dust.
You just see the picture frame go and then fix
it's-
itself.
that would
I'm waiting for something over here to
The
start
ghost
moving,
is
but no,
totally
there's
gonna-
literally
If
a
the
light
ghost
bulb.
is evil, they would do some evil shit like hide your car keys or the remote to the TV. She's looking for him now. Like,
Where are
wait,
my
No,
keys?
it's right there. Keys, remote.
keys, remote. Not
You
right
are
in
a
front of
fool
you.
if you don't sheathe your tool.
Oh, Edgar says, "Don't
I like
stick
him.
your dick in crazy."
I
Don't.
feel like I
stick-
walked in the Pornhub categories.
I don't know if he's like calling out someone specific.
No, just like the girls that
Oh, okay.
are
cool.
guys that are crazy at the con.
This is
Mhm.
true.
There's every once in a while you get people posting on the cosplay pages saying,
I'm
That would
They're,
be
single.
they're looking for dating advice. They're like,
Oh my
hey,
God,
how do
I've
you meet
seen
someone?
that.
It's like, if you're single, comment below. It's like, man, this is...
Like, this is how you get
Can we
made fun
delete this
of.
post?
Wait a minute, didn't we?
Sorry, Pachinko.
Didn't we share this once about that?
Yeah.
I
Probably.
think I
It happens
still
at
have
least
it.
once a
Hold up.
year.
I know. I think I still have a.
About
where
what?
Someone legit said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." Here's a question for all those single men and women in our community. That's stopping us from finding. What's stopping us from finding our partner, other than COVID, of course? The first comment for a lot of y'all, it's deodorant.
That is a thing. Personal
Personal
hygiene is
hygiene.
kind of a big deal.
Ah, yes.
Pick it up.
Podcast is. Where the fuck did it go?
That's your sponsor. Where the fuck
When did
go?
it get turned into a porn podcast? I don't understand.
We haven't mentioned porn. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
one time.
well,
We're doing
until
it now.
Until
are-
now.
com-
Like, no, you had already mentioned
Comments are
Pornhub
mentioning it.
I feel like that's the easiest way to get catfished. Is
to get catfish. That's how you get made fun of.
making fun of people.
Ah, here it
online.
is. I was like, man, where the fuck is my deodorant headed this morning?
Where are
Today's
these trips?
podcast is brought to you by deodorant.
Use it.
Deodorant chain.
Deodorant channel. Do I need to get more?
Deodorant kun.
Yeah.
Start to see the little screw on the bottom.
No, I can see the I can't see the
Plastic.
screw, but I can start seeing the surface, like it gets like brighter.
Yeah, yeah.
Gets whiter, I mean, yeah. Because it's like a dark, like the lighter gets, that's how you know. You're running. I gotta buy
My-
like a fucking.
My
I got-
deodorant has a really great scent, but I hate the texture.
We need better fucking deodorant for men. Because look at this shit, Dragon Blast. What the fuck does Dragon Blast smell like?
What does it smell like?
It smells like 10d8 fire
It
damage.
smells like somebody that puts on deodorant.
Yeah. What did you learn in school?
When a
today?
girl tells you
Dragons.
you smell nice, thanks. I shower.
See, that's all it takes.
Deodorant, the number one relationship
That's all it
advice.
fucking
Guys don't
takes.
even wash their junk, warriors. And the girls are guy unless you're gay. They grow up. What? Oh, guys don't even wash their junk.
Ew.
And the
please.
girls-
The
Those are-
Junk Warriors. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Ew.
Oh my god. No, but you know, like.
Do
at
you
the
guys
con-
really not do that? That's disgusting. Come on.
What?
What?
I spend most of my time washing my junk.
We
When I do
have-
wash my
no,
hair?
we have to scrub down there. You shitting me?
Okay, good. I was
Because
gonna
you know
say.
how many like
Dr. Squatch soap.
we can get infections just like girls can, just
Yeah,
as easily.
I know you can, but I
Right.
don't think some. No, I know you can, but I don't think some of these people understand that.
Plus, like, are we really talking about? We need to do a whole podcast on proper hygiene, by the way.
We do.
Yeah, might
But
as well do
Geeks
it
5
here.
ever. How to wash your willy.
first,
Oh, wow.
you
Well, I'm
take,
gonna skip
down,
that
left,
part of
right,
the
you
show.
take the hot
AB,
dog and
AB.
with the bar of soap, you
Oh
just
my god. Yes.
you just really scrub until you get all the little dead skin off.
You take the Brillo pad.
Eh,
And
You take the steel wool.
yeah.
remember, really get in there. If it doesn't burn, it's not working.
That's how you know it's working.
It's weird. Like, I don't know why y'all's deodorant smells like.
Dewy.
Chemicals.
Yeah, it's just chemicals.
What's also
Whereas-
Really what it is.
isn't like I'm not trying to sound sexist, but
Do it.
isn't like male deodorant like stronger?
I don't know. That's
Because I've even
a-
heard some girls say that they use guy deodorant because it lasts longer.
That could be a ploy to get girls to buy more deodorant.
Well, I mean, like, there's the deodorant and then there's antiperspirant. You shouldn't technically use antiperspirant because
You're supposed to sweat.
you're hindering your body's way of cooling itself. You just don't want to smell. And so you'd rather just get a deodorant than an antiperspirant.
Scrub until your willy's on fire and skin is coming off.
But no, like, girl deodorant, it has, it smells like
Lotion.
flowers and herbs and
But,
fruit
I'll
and
tell you
whatever,
what,
or
I'll
sweet stuff. It doesn't
Oranges.
smell, male deodorant does not smell natural.
I'll tell you
Smells
what,
like a
guys,
car
if you're ever
freshener.
out and you've been sweating a little and you're about to, and you meet someone nice and you're about to hit a home run, carrying some baby wipes with you will actually make a difference.
Mhm.
For those of you that don't have access to a shower, especially at a con, like
Don't
baby
go.
wipes, don't use Clorox wipes.
Yeah, use the baby wipes.
Don't use Clorox
Yeah, yeah.
wipes because I don't want to hear about any of y'all being like, Goku, I followed your advice and now it burns.
Yep.
Just rub bleach all in your nether region. It's a good idea.
Just water it out with bleach. You'll be all right. Also, leave anal bleaching to the professionals. That's all I can say. Also, weaves need to wash their ass. Like, my
True.
God, the moment people walk in, it smells like California after dark. Holy shit. Male deodorant is to combat hairy armpits. Okay, that makes sense. No
mean,
one
I
wants to smell your
guess.
musty sack bra. Wash that shit. Scrub until your willy's on fire. During World War II, they
I
made
love it.
actual info movies for soldiers about washing their parts.
I believe that.
That sounds like an OnlyFans segment for playing the. Oh my God, Ari's like gays throw up too. What is that a reply to though? What did Pachinko say?
Way
Got-
down there at the bottom.
Oh,
Like
okay.
about
I'm way at the top with the comments right now. Have you been to
what did he
Friday
say?
Night Magic? Yeah, a con is the worst smell. Like because if you're trying to like, especially if you go to a con and you're trying to like hook up, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with trying to like hook up. I mean, if that's what you do, that's what you do, and if that's what makes you happy, I mean, fuck it. I'm still gonna make fun of you regardless.
Don't be surprised.
Did it? I'm like, did it freeze? Because y'all stopped moving for like a second.
No,
Yeah, we're
we
very
all just
still.
synchronized.
But if you're especially
Agreed on that comment.
especially
If you
like
can't afford to go to a con with a room and a shower, you really shouldn't be at the con.
if you can't afford to be at the con at all, you shouldn't be there. So I'm pretty sure,
That's what I'm saying.
unless it's like Delta, because I'm pretty sure you're from Houston and it's down the street from where you live. And even then, like as soon as we get to a con, I like to shower like as soon as we get there because you're on the road. Like I don't know what it is, but every time I sit in the car, my back sweats a little or a lot,
Yeah.
depending on. So like, okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna shower
because it's hot in there.
because it's hot and sweaty.
Mhm.
So, like, it's hygiene is very important, especially like I said. I mean, other people don't like if you, especially like. I don't know where I'm going with this, and it froze. Frozen.
Moral of the story: if you're trying to impress a girl,
Don't
be clean.
Don't stink.
We like clean guys.
Yeah, don't be stinky.
Unless you find a girl that's a
Yeah,
slob, in
like,
which case
and
try
use-
to
and
aim
don't-
your sights a little bit higher.
Okay, another thing that we want to talk about, and we should really dedicate a whole podcast to this, but
Do it.
stop using the 3-in-1, the 4-in-1, or the 6-in-1, or the 10-in-1 goddamn soaps for men. Seriously, stop
I
it.
can wash my car and myself at the same time, though.
This
Then I can
this
shave.
soap is for your hands, your body. It's a body wash. It's for your hair. It's a shampoo. It's a conditioner. It's for your car, the lawn, the dishes, and it can do
Lighter
your taxes.
fluid.
It can do your taxes at the same time. Stop using those damn soaps.
That's why people buy them.
It costs $3.99.
They're
hell
convenient.
of
They're all in
value.
one. Just like there's nothing wrong with smelling like strawberries.
Exactly.
I like strawberries.
Like what the fuck does pure sport
Same.
smell like? You're gonna take a
Yeah.
shower to
It
smell.
sounds like it would smell horrible.
Sweat,
You
sweat,
smell-
and dirt.
It smells. That's what sports smells like. It's
you
sweat.
smell like the yard outside.
Cut grass.
No, without the
Actually,
cut
like the
grass,
smell.
like a dog just shit in your yard. That's what you smell like.
Yeah.
Crap. I'm almost out of my doctor's
Like it's
spot,
like,
so
do you
I
ever
get
go
more.
on a date without a shower or cleaning up beforehand because a con you never know if you get lucky? That's true.
Wait, what?
You ever gone on a date like it's like
Oh,
no, it's like going on a date and not cleaning up. Like, oh, that's gross. Like I shower before I go out. I don't care if I
Ari,
was just
that
hanging
you
out
might
with
have
friends. I
admitted
still
to
shower.
committing a crime.
that's a good one.
It's maced people with Lysol.
Mace people.
I did that
Right.
once and they threw my ass in handcuffs. Yeah, it's considered assault.
That's fair.
So is their smell.
Yes, that's what I said. They just gave me a warning. Then again, I was spraying them with like Lysol, like it was pepper spray right in the face.
Well, that was the problem.
No, I didn't actually do that.
aim
I sprayed people with Lysol, and I sprayed like one. I sprayed one person, and they got mad, so I got reported. So I got told to stop.
All
because it's-
handshakes from now on will be with the can of Lysol.
Yeah.
Right. So if you want to start dating, like, oh, how do I meet someone so I can go on a date with them? Because I'm like
Well,
34
first be clean.
and I've never had a partner and I've never kissed anybody, so I want to date somebody. First off,
For one, if you want to date someone, that means you have to be a person. So don't be a weirdo.
yeah, don't have a bunch of anime figurines in your room.
You can, but only after you saw their anime figurines first.
Hey, I'm not trying to date anybody. I got a kid.
Oh boy.
I didn't have these before Zelda was born. They were all in boxes in storage.
You had
No,
them
it's-
hidden.
I had them hidden.
Undercover weeb.
I did. And now Zelda's born and I don't really want to date around. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm going to put them up.
I mean, I don't think the
Put up the
figurines are
repellent.
the figurines aren't the problem. It's the
It's the half-naked girl ones.
Not really. Some of them have no
The body
Not
pillows.
I don't really have it. Maybe the body pillows. I don't think really the
No,
figurines are. No, hold on. For me, it's not really about the figurines. Maybe the body pillows. I don't know. But to me, it's also about like the interaction. Like if you're just immediately talking to me about like this one guy I was talking to, like literally his second question to me was, "Do you like to be eaten out?" It's like, bro, your literal second question to me is going to be that? No, thank you. Pass.
Wow, man, some of the guys you talk to are very straight. They beat around no bush.
I don't know what the fuck his issue was. I guess he
Probably
just
in a-
really wanted to hit it.
Probably in a sense they just wanted to get it out of the way.
No,
I
some,
guess.
some dudes.
No, yeah,
like
because that.
anime.
No, yeah, that was his response to me. I was like, "Really, your second question to me?" He was like, "Would you rather it be my first?" And I was like, "I would have rather you ask me that after we've actually been together for a while."
After the first date and a couple of drinks.
After 30
Maybe after
seconds.
like this first month. Like, calm down, boy. Jeez.
Hey, well, I mean, like there are some people that are just not interested in dating. They just want to hook up.
No, yeah, they just want to hook up. Cool. No judgment if you are. That's not me. I am not a one night stand kind of girl. Let's just get that shit out of the way right now. Not happening. I even have it on all my profiles. Like, don't try to hook up with me. If you're going to get with me, you're getting with me. Make it an effort.
How many nightstands are in your hotel right now?
Oh, nice. Dude,
What did you thought he said?
I don't know.
I heard nightstand too.
I missed
Right,
that
I was
part.
just
No,
I was just
I
waiting.
heard it.
I was
It
just
was-
waiting.
it was a
I kind of
I
was.
heard
joke.
it, but it
Like,
didn't
I'm not a
compute.
one night stand
I
girl.
wanna hear what-
Like,
I wanna
how
hear
many
what-
nightstands
I want to
are
hear
you
what
taking?
Sonic has to say. What were you waiting for, dude?
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I was just waiting for her to like point at the lamp behind her just to say it. And I was like, and then it took her a few minutes. I was like, oh no.
No. I've been having a day. I couldn't say the name Joan.
Joan?
Yeah, I couldn't say that name today. I
We
fucked
said
that
it
up.
now. You're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
You're
Anyway,
Yeah, now because the person corrected me, I was like, "Oh my god,
So-
that happened."
one of the questions is, how easy is it to start dating within the community? Is it any different than dating outside of the community? Like there are different. I guess.
I guess just it's based on different people. It's just
Yeah.
different, different ways with different people. That's the best way I could describe it.
I think it's easier in the sense that you've already gotten past the first barrier that
Right.
you can't say, I've never been to convention when you're literally meeting them at a convention.
The other thing is just getting to talk to them. And I know that's part of the problem is the talking to people, but you have to do that more. You have to actually talk.
Do you know
and
how hard it is
really-
to start talking to people nowadays,
Yes.
though?
Absolutely. Yes.
You gotta be
Even
friends on
before.
Facebook for at least 3
Even
weeks.
before. Absolutely. Well, no, because I'm terrible at it too. And it's just start with like the little compliments. Just really learn how to talk to people. Like and like what like John Bailey said back in the day. Well, you
Music
know,
back in the day.
shut up.
I like you did say back in the day, like it was like years ago.
Right.
No, but sorry.
Remember him fondly.
Damn it.
We're sorry.
Like when he's
I'm
with his
not.
family. Oh, God, shut up. Like when he's with his family and people are trying to like come up to him, but he's clearly with his family and stuff. Like, really pay attention. Like he said, read the room. Pay attention to what the person you're talking to is saying or not saying. Because I have a friend. He's engaged. He's getting married. I'm very happy for him. But a couple of like years ago,
Wait, what?
what?
You have a friend that's what?
I have a friend. He's engaged now. He's going to get married to somebody, I think. I know he's engaged. Anyway, before he got engaged, when we were first talking to each other, he's into Power Rangers and stuff too. But he was sending me some stuff that was kind of cringeworthy and stuff. And he actually got into a little bit of trouble with some groups. But the thing was, like, nobody was actually saying, "Hey, what you're saying is kind of cringeworthy. Could you tone it down?"
Was he hitting on you?
Not me specifically. He was just saying it was because we were coming up with like cosplay photo shoot ideas, and he was saying some stuff that was like borderline kind of sketchy.
See, the person who kept recommending we should do a bathing suit photo
Oh
shoot.
my god, those people! We all know those people. Let's do a bathing suit photo shoot.
Nah,
Dude's Gundam.
he's a good guy. He just said stuff, and it was just kind of off. But me and one of my other friends, we went to the convention with him quite a few times, and we actually both taught him like, okay, dude, try not to say this instead, because you're kind of freaking out some people. And that's just what you have to do. You need to have like a wing man and a wing woman to say, hey, maybe try this instead of that. And you have to
Fucking
what the fuck
Justin.
is your problem?
What? I'm seeing the fucking comments. Get off my back. Justin just said, yeah, let's all get naked photo shoot. You don't like, but here's the thing. When you try to talk to people, it doesn't matter if you approach them the right way. You could say hello, and all of a sudden you're a creeper for even messaging them or starting to talk to them. Like, some people are like, oh, why are they talking to me? And that's the thing. Like, it's like that meme where it's like the guy says, oh, hello. And the girl's like, I have a boyfriend. And the guy responds with, and this is just a meme. He says hello. She's like, I have a boyfriend. And he's like, well, I said hello, not suck my dick.
And I get that.
And an alternate one too is they also said hi, and he's like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend." I'm like, "Oh, that's great. Well, we have this PowerPoint due. Have you done your part yet?"
I'm gonna be a business person.
Right. But that's a whole nother issue that I don't know if we really want to get into about that right now.
The whole dating scene, I was never a big thing about it because I didn't think relationships were all that super fun. But like, can't you like know the person before you start trying to date them? Meeting someone in 5 seconds at a convention, you don't know anything about them other than they may like this person they're cosplaying. Mm-hmm. They might have been told to do that by one of their friends, so you don't really know anything about them.
True.
You probably get to know the person first, and if you don't know how to make friends, that's a different story.
Also, Lex's like dating tip: don't be an edgelord. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Basically, try to be all fucking like dark and shit. Like, basically, I don't know. It's like a darker. It's like a more.
It's a neck beard fedora, wears a trench coat, has every katana in the world. Edgelord.
Like, calm down.
Who the hell is he trying to impress with that shit? A butcher?
I don't fucking know.
Like, here's the thing, and then sometimes you have like you're trying to talk to somebody.
People are hilarious.
You're trying to talk to somebody, and then you have like the overbearing friend.
You try to intercept it.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm going to repeat it for y'all. Everyone heard me in the podcast, not y'all. I don't know. You have the overbearing friend that steps in like, oh, what's going on? What are y'all talking on? Sometimes you want to like, hey, dude, we're having a conversation. Yeah. I understand you're their friend, but like, do you have to be a dick about it? Or like.
And I mean, I get it. Nobody wants to be like left out or whatever, but.
No, because the friend has a crush on that person. If they have like a crush, they're like, oh no, I like them. Good for you. Have you asked them out? Yes.
No.
And what did they say?
Yeah. No.
They called me a friend.
They said no. They called me friend. They called me brother. Oh, that's worse.
Oh wait a minute. Hold on.
Let's go over here, man.
Sorry.
Let's talk.
It's like the shirt that goes friend.
Friend. You know what's worse than
The
being friend
shirt.
zoned? Family zoned. You're like a brother to
Brother.
me. Jesus Christ. Just tell me how you really feel. Just call me a piece of shit. It'll make me feel better.
Garbage.
Pachinko says I have a friend who messages me but doesn't know how to start a conversation and I lose interest quick. Who?
Oh.
You calling me out? Justin says, okay,
No.
what about dating at panels? It turns bad in a few hours. I've seen it before. Oh my god. How men think
Like
oh my
dating
god.
panels.
Wait,
We
what?
just got
I
sent
don't understand
a
that.
link to how men think sex works, and I want to see it, and I'm
Ugh.
afraid. I'm afraid. I'm scared. Oh my god.
All men are just
I gotta
used
share
penis
this. I gotta
salesmen. So
share
it
this. This
doesn't
is fucking
matter.
great. This is fucking great. This is gold. Transitioning.
So you haven't seen this before, but you're going to play it live.
How nice guys think sex works. Times are respected women. He's one whole punch away.
One whole punt.
Matsuri.
Oh, that's the dog. I was like, this video.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Doggy, no. Transition back. I should probably make the transition video shorter. It's like 2 seconds long.
Don't we have like a from the song to the start of the podcast transition that's really short too?
That's an opening, but that's 8 seconds.
Yeah.
This one's only 2 seconds. It's a different video. It's not the same video. When we signed up for that, we got 30 openings, and I took one and made it 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Hop kick.
Well, because
Doggy
like
style.
there are so many guys out there that just right off the bat, oh, I want to see your Virginia or the sack.
Vagene.
Vagina.
Bob and
See your
Vagene.
We're making
Vagina.
fun of those guys that can barely speak English. Sending
Bob
the
and
text-
Vagene.
Bob and Vagina. There's one where they're all hitting on like a painting
Mhm.
because it looks kind of realistic, so they're hitting on the painting.
Mm.
But like you have guys that are messaging people and they like harass them like, oh, I want to see you naked. I want to get nudes. Would you do this? Are you into this? Are you into that? And then next thing you know, when you try to talk to them, you get the treatment they should have gotten.
See, that's cool. Not that other thing you had.
This is still a false Hydra.
I don't care. It looks better than the other shit you had.
Why can't you have Godzilla, man? What the fuck?
Because that's not a monster of my theme. Maybe I'll get it next month.
It's not a monster of your people.
My people. I have a theme I'm doing right now.
What's
The
that?
monster-
It's D&D monsters.
D&D
White
monsters.
monsters that white people created.
Was the last one? What was the one you did last night? What was that?
Yesterday was kobolds.
Yeah, I thought so. I just can't remember the word.
I don't remember any of your backgrounds from yesterday.
Don't worry about it.
I literally had every dragon on here.
I liked the dragons.
You didn't have
know.
Spyro though.
I didn't see Spyro.
I put
I
Spyro
think
on
there's
there
Spyro
for
up
you
there.
I
guys.
didn't
I
see
put Spyro.
Shenron. Okay, we're
And I
getting off
pushed. I
topic.
put both those on there.
Oh
You
yeah,
guys
yeah,
should.
you did do it. Okay.
We're getting off topic, but
All right.
it's
focus.
just how the
Usa.
you know how hard it is to start talking to people, especially over
Yes.
the internet.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do it.
You're also married. You
Yeah.
don't have to do it. Asshole.
Yeah, you already have your get out of jail free card,
But no,
Like,
yeah, it is.
Hey, how
super
you doing?
fucking
I'm
awkward.
married. Leave me alone.
and it's so
It's
much.
also-
I'm
My
part of
boss
this
is
group.
talking
I'm
to
part
me.
of this group, and it's called Cosplay Dating on Facebook. And when a guy posts, "Oh, I'm so and so," and they say
Mm-hmm.
cis male, I don't know what the fuck that is. And
Okay, cis male
Straight.
means straight.
why the fuck couldn't they just say straight then? They actually did say straight.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Then why do they have to put cis male and straight?
Because there's just all this stuff.
Americans
There's
are
just-
weird.
Ghidorah is not a dragon.
They're all
I will
this-
not put Ghidorah on the
There's all
background.
this crap.
Fucking Americans. Why can't y'all just be people?
Be peeps.
Why do guys have to be incels? All right.
What the fuck is that?
Call out all of our audience, why don't you?
I'm not.
What the
Just
fuck is
the
an incel?
asshole
Like a
ones.
battery?
New Duracell Incel battery for
Yeah.
all
Yes.
of your electronic needs.
And
Incel
some-
is someone who's
It means
they're reclusive.
involuntarily celibate.
They can't talk to people.
They can't talk to people. People reject them. So they're like, why can't I get like a thing? It's like, because you don't
is the-
respect people.
I like how you just threw us all in that group.
I did not.
You said males.
I don't like talking to people.
It's
That's my
mostly
thing.
males.
I'm like, fuck people. I don't want to talk to them.
I'm not calling out anybody. It is mostly males. Have you not heard the stories of how like, oh, what the fuck?
Have you not been a nerd before? Like, nerd, it's a joke.
But
We
you
just
know,
have a name
like,
for
you
it
know how many
now.
times I like
Well,
try to
no, like
talk to somebody and they'll
no,
like
there's
just ghost me or just like they'll be like interested at first and then it's like, oh, never mind. I just want
I
to be
mean, it
friends.
is on both sides. I'm not saying like women are automatically right. I'm not saying that. I've seen some guys get kind of shafted badly, and I get that. But it's a fucking two-way street.
We have
Like,
the definition
I
for
just love
cis
for
in the
everyone that's
comments.
watching. Believe it or not, the LGBT people, including like if you're, it doesn't matter if you're gay, lesbian, trans, whatever the fuck. You actually have rights in Mexico, and the rights in Mexico have been around a lot longer than they have in this country. And actually, they're part of our culture too. So, America for you.
The comments are correct.
yes.
Incel, mouth breathing, neck beards.
Yeah,
That's also
like there's a guy, I can't remember specifically, but no, like there was a guy, he actually started committing crime. He actually like murdered somebody. And then he was all like, the government should give us hookers because he couldn't get a girlfriend.
Maybe you should quit murdering
No, because
people.
like if I
Has murderous
and, like every
tendencies.
time,
Can't get a
and this
date.
is, I guess this is like I'm pretty straightforward. Like I'll tell you like hey,
Sorry, Justin, I didn't mean to.
I'm
He'll tell you
I'm
as
very
is.
very straightforward, and I guess that's like one of the issues that people think that's like kind of wrong. Whenever I start talking to somebody, I tell them like straight up like, hey, this is like I'm pursuing a relationship, and if I get into a relationship, I want it to be for keeps. Like I don't want to like just date around anymore because I'm in my 30s and I want to start settling down. And like, oh well, I don't know. Like that's a little forward. I'm like, I'm not saying I want to settle down with you. I'm saying that's what I'm looking for. And like, there's a lot of people that don't want to do that. They want to be free and they want to screw around.
Mhm.
I know a couple of people that did that shit, and I don't want to get into that. But like, where the fuck was I going with this? That actually pissed me off to the point where I just forgot.
We don't know. Transition.
You were saying that you were talking about like how some of them don't want to be in like in a committed relationship per se.
Right. Okay.
Like they just
Yeah. So it's like, damn it. Like some people just want to screw around. Some people want to like build like a relationship that's for keeps. And I understand that like people get damaged and they're screwed around and they're defensive. But like there are like people give shit. They give men shit all the time for they're talking to multiple girls or like they have side chicks. I'm like, there are girls that I know that talk to like 5 dudes and they're trying to decide on who they're gonna start dating. I know of actual girls that do that, and I hate that shit. And I'm sorry if people think that that's. And look, I'm not saying it's wrong. I personally hate that shit. I'm not saying like,
Why?
well, Goku, you're wrong. You're stupid. Like you're a bigot. No, it's not about that. Like if I talk to somebody, I'm talking to them. Like I'm not gonna talk to 3 different people because you should value yourself more than that. You shouldn't be like the second option. You should be like, hey, we're trying to get to know each other, so let's see where it goes. If it doesn't work out, that's fine. Let's move on. But we can still be friends. Not, well, I'm playing the room and see. I'm playing the room. It's not like gambling. I'm playing the room and see which table's hot right now.
17 on black.
I mean, I get that. One of my friends did that before she ended up with her boyfriend, who's now her husband. And I guess in her mind, it was like, there were some guys that were kind of she was kind of hitting it off with, but with the guy that she ended up marrying, that was just, I don't know, what clicked
Like,
either stronger or harder or faster or something.
That mentality from like a woman is probably more around they're trying to find that person, but they don't want to waste 6 months with just one person to figure this out. They have multiple people. They can kind of feel it around and say, okay, this person dropped off after 2 days. This one's after 3 weeks.
So let me ask you this question.
Guys are just assholes.
Let me ask this question. Do you consider it like cheating if you're talking to people? You're not official?
Just now in a relationship?
Yeah, like are you Are you again? Yeah.
That's the slippery slope because one of you might think you're officially a couple, the other one might not agree. So
It's not
one of you
official
thinks
till it's
you are.
Facebook official. Let's just put it out there.
Put it on
Really?
No.
But-
That's what I did.
No.
That's what I did. And then
No,
three
that
weeks later,
didn't
my
happen.
boyfriend broke up with me.
No,
So
it doesn't have to be Facebook official, but if you acknowledge, like, it's not official. I feel like it's not official
my ex was an
until
asshole. Let's just
you say, "Hey, would you like to be my boyfriend, girlfriend?"
right.
And they say
Yeah,
yes.
me and my girlfriend were dating for 4 years. It wasn't until this past February where we made it public about it.
I know,
I know, right?
That's cute. I
because
love that.
we've had this discussion.
I know.
I'm like
I moved
the world's
to
greatest
Louisiana.
detective over here.
Y'all were the beta. Y'all were in the closed beta. Thank you for participating.
We were in the close. We had to figure it out. We weren't even in it. We didn't even know we were in it. But it's the thing. Like, I feel sometimes it's easier for girls to get attention, not partners. Attention, because in the cosplay dating group, that's what I was trying to talk about. A guy will post like, "I'm this, I'm that, I'm yada yada yada," unless he's like really attractive, that he doesn't
Leon
get like.
Churro.
Like I've seen some where they're really attractive, but they get like 15 comments. Like they get 10 comments or 15 comments, and they get like 8 likes or 12 likes. But a girl, female,
Yes.
whatever,
Yes.
they'll post and they'll have 200 comments, 84 likes, and
Yeah,
a
I've
couple
seen
of
that a
shares
lot.
for some reason, which is fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I just shared this podcast in that very group that I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are people that I've been interested in and I would like to talk to them, but I do not do it because once I see that they have like a lot of attention, I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to compete because I don't believe that it should be like a fucking contest. Want to be famous? Buy followers, primes, views, and big follows on bigfollows.com. Oh, look at that. Our first bot. Oh, we're making it, guys. We're moving places. We're going somewhere. We got our first bot. Yay.
Ooh, F
Moving on.
chat.
F in the chat. Everybody, every hashtag congratulations. And we're not going to do that shit, want to become famous by followers. I would actually rather have followers that interact with the channel versus
Who do you think we are, Kardashians?
or everyone else on Instagram. Besides, we're doing good. We're almost at 1,200.
Yeah. Yes.
Take that, Kardashians.
Speaking of that, they're actually ending the show after.
I know. I'm so
Thank
happy.
God.
Don't have
Can
to
they
say-
end the people? That's my question. All right, throw them in the hole. The show's over.
Well,
Yep.
I'm not saying that it's easier for girls to find like a partner or somebody that's going to devote themselves to them. But there are dudes out there willing to give you their credit card number for like one night.
I know that's just weird.
So, I mean,
Incels.
It's
It's
weird.
kind of like leaving Las Vegas.
it is what it is. I mean, they're willing to do it, and there are people that are willing to take advantage of that.
I mean, that's great and all, but can you find someone
It
who's
is
interested
what
in
it is.
taking your money for the one night? Because move it along. I ain't interested.
That's right.
Prostitution.
That's right, because I'm poor. You get no money from me. I'm very
Oh,
poor.
That's just creepy.
I
That's
just spent
weird.
$10. I just
Like I
spent,
said, I'm an old-fashioned romantic. I want to be like,
You want to be razzled and dazzled.
yeah, but I mean, like actually put some thought into it. Like, show me that you actually paid attention to what we were talking about, and it doesn't
This is
matter.
what we were
And I'm
talking about
not
yesterday.
saying, huh?
This is what we were talking about yesterday. They brought up the topic that we're going to talk about today.
Oh,
Dating.
why?
Like, where do you consider a date? Like, you going to McDonald's? You're going to go to Red Lobster? Or
and that's
how much effort do they gotta put into dating?
We are going to get into that. That is a whole
I was going to
discussion.
say that was supposed to be the actual topic.
No.
Might as well talk about that now, no?
That's what got
we
us on the
talked about
topic.
that last night. Today we're talking about dating in general and mating in the community. Like there are people that are like, how do I go out there and get laid? What do I do? Well, first
How
it
about
helps.
don't go out there with that attitude?
I mean, there are people that are going to go out
Take
there with
them
that
to
attitude
Chili's.
anyway. But if you're out there just to get laid, for starters, you should probably listen to everything that they're saying. Look them
Well,
in the
that I was
eye.
listening.
Look them in the eye. Listen to everything they have to say and be like, yes.
Yeah, faces up here,
Faces up here.
not here.
I made my
Especially
decision.
since I don't technically have any.
How many times I did that as a joke at fair? Like,
I made my decision.
I made my decision. But
I know what I'm about.
Booty Warrior, give us some mating. Booty Warrior is all about clapping cheeks and getting his cheeks clapped. I won over my girlfriend by bringing her flowers and wrote her a poem off topic post. Aww. That's adorable.
Wait, what?
Pachinko won over their partner by bringing them flowers and writing them poems.
There you
I
go.
won over my partner by doing provocative dance with lots of feathers and scaring away all the other males.
Oh, no.
No, that was Animal Planet.
My ex, I rated her out
Sorry.
at first. When I first met her, I'm like, oh, yes. And she was like, we were meeting because my friend was trying to hook up with her friend, and she wanted to leave, so they were leaving. And like, oh, he's like, oh, you're going to come back, right? And she's like, maybe. And then I looked at her friend, who's now my ex. I'm like, hello. And then I grabbed her hand and I kissed it. It was all, to her, that was really weird.
Yeah. I mean, some girls aren't into the whole old-fashioned thing, and
I
I
was
don't
drunk.
know.
It wasn't about being old-fashioned. I was just drunk.
well, never mind then. That was totally deserved.
Put it on the list.
Well, she started texting. No, I wasn't trying to be creepy. I assumed that I was never going to see or hear from her again. So I was like, I've never kissed somebody's hand before. I didn't do it in like a creepy, like weirdo way. You didn't watch
Is
the
that
sodium
barbecue
intake.
sauce? Oh.
You eat a lot of salty foods, don't you?
You like a lamprey? Yeah.
Just start putting some pepper.
Tapatio.
Let me put some tapatio
Why did you carry
sauce.
hot sauce with him?
Oh, Booty Warriors, straight for it.
Some butter. Ooh, question for the panel. Do you think sex is a way to learn? Yes.
I mean, yes.
A way.
Like you get to really see who they are in the morning.
But depending on the person, kind
You
of
get to
judge
see 'em
when you
naked.
ask them.
It depends. Like I feel like you don't really get to meet somebody until like afterwards when you spend the night. And then they wake up in the morning and they don't have any makeup or anything extra. They don't have the
Never wear makeup.
extensions.
This is what you get.
I've dated one person that wears makakeup.
If it makes
my
you feel
entire
better, I don't wear makeup either.
I was gonna say.
I'm
Hashtag
100%
all natural.
life.
I'm 100% ugly all the time.
All natural. Goku.
Yes, Goku.
Goku Dejo.
100% natural, 100% all the time.
Made
We
of
all
real
know Jace
pancakes.
got married by rolling a 20 in D&D.
It's true. That
Accurate.
persuasion tech. Very good.
Yes, there you go.
Some would say deception.
So,
Hey.
Goku, you got married, right? Yes, because I needed citizenship.
No one asked that question. That was you.
That was,
Oh.
no,
Call
it's just,
yourself
no,
that,
I'm just
yeah.
using it as an example. Like, why
All right.
It's very Mexican of you.
somebody text me.
Mexican.
Mexican. Should never say while you're yawning. Always be yawn first and then say
Excited.
it. But
Juan?
like
What's Juan got to do with this?
yeah, you're gonna get the guys that go to the cons with like the mindset like I want to get laid. We had a friend in our room at Delta. He was trying the whole weekend to score, and it was Sunday. And it's like, dude, he's like, he's getting ready. I'm like, you going down to the con? He's like, yeah. I'm gonna try my chances. And then one of our candidate was like, dude, it's over. It's like Sunday afternoon. It's almost 4:00, and our friend was so fucking desperate. He's like, I still got time. I'm like, dude, if you didn't find, and I told him straight up, if you haven't found anyone by like 1 a.m. on a Saturday, it's not gonna happen. Because by like 1 a.m, everyone's like starting to wind down, or they're getting too drunk, or they've already found somebody. Because you're like, if you want to meet someone to like spend the night with, you got to start like at 7 or 8. Got to treat it like Black Friday. You got to start early.
Mm-hmm.
Early bird
Wait in
gets the
line?
worm.
That's right. Or the female
there's-
early
there's
bird gets the
line-
wiener.
There's line waiting, and there's a lot
Gets
of
the hot
violence
dog.
for no
It's the
reason.
hot dog.
Okay.
Gets the kolache.
Oof.
The only thing he scored was beef. It's me. Quality intercourse happens at the randomness of times. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very rare. Like, I'm very particular about that. Like, I have to know the person. And I don't have to be in love with them or have a crush on them. I just have to have some kind of... If I have to find something that makes me connect to them, and then maybe. That's why you don't really hear too many stories about me at cons or at fair hooking up.
Okay.
You
hear all the other stories.
All the
yes.
other stories are about fighting. I like how there are guys out there that go to cons just to get laid, but I'm the bad guy.
They're the bad guys too, but they're the
Didn't
ones
say
in the
you were.
shadows. They don't pronounce it on the podcast.
They don't pronounce... You mean announce it?
They don't pronounce it either.
They don't pronounce it either. Early squirrel gets the nut. That's good. That was great.
The squirrel gets these nuts.
Some of those squirrels are hoarding all the nuts, though.
Yeah.
Leave some nuts for other squirrels. All squirrels need to nut.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Jesse falls in love with ladies at the cons and they say that bitch was drunk. No, I don't fall in love. I don't fall in love. Like, having a connection is not the same as falling in love. Like, there are legitimately probably only 4 different girls that I've ever, like, had that strong feelings for. But falling in love and connection are not the same thing. And there's nothing wrong with going to cons and trying to hook up, like, but don't make that your only mission there. Like, do more. Like, go over there and have fun. Like, for me, I just go and have fun. And if it happens, it happens, like I said. But it's usually with someone that I know, that I'm connected to.
Mm-hmm.
And they are 100% of the time a girl. So, no, booty warrior. No. Jesse's ideal mate, someone who can chunk someone over a table and loves DBZ and knows the lore Tucci. Actually, no. My ideal
That starts arguments. You don't
that
want
starts arguments. Actually, I would just like somebody to just get, like, that I can talk and text to. Because I know that the minute we play Mario Kart or Mario Party or Super Smash Brothers, that's going to end in a divorce. Goku, which cons are you going to next year if it happens? That's a really tough question to ask. I mean, to answer right now, considering the fact that we don't know what next year's schedule looks like, because a lot of conventions are already in the process of considering postponing once again until 2022. But, when it comes to dating at cons, just
the
take your
earliest con you think.
I think it's a lot easier to date people outside of the community. Like, I have this rule. Like, I don't really like. I don't know. I don't want to share this rule on air because I'm gonna get.
Goku doesn't like nerds.
No, it's not that. I just don't like. I don't want to. I really. It's kind of weird to date someone that your friend has dated or been with. You know what I mean?
Mm, right. I can understand that.
So, like, I have
It'd be like an awkward situation.
It really is an awkward situation. It's kind of like that old saying, don't crap where you eat.
Mm-hmm.
You never heard that saying?
You don't shit where you eat.
Right. Yeah, don't shit where you eat.
Yeah, crap is just the PG version.
Yeah. Well, I was watching
This is
Dodgeball.
18 and up.
I was watching
Dodge a
Dodgeball,
wrench.
and that's where they said it.
You can dodge a lawsuit. He died the way he lived, crushed by a sign.
But I'm just very, like, and I have a lot of friends in the community. Like, I have friends that I'm really cool with, and we're badass. But I don't know their first name. I just know them by their nickname. You ever had, like, a friend, like, probably not, but I'm so bad with
I've never had
names.
any friends.
Oh, I know. That explains half of our viewers that constantly harass you to get off.
They all
it's
have
D&D game.
They all have nicknames that I do not call them. Like, once they have Tater, Spud, Momo, Ari is a nickname.
I'm not calling anybody Tater or Spud.
Those are good names, though.
We already had, like, an old co-host for the Shit Talk podcast. Their nickname was Potatoes.
I have too many potato friends for that.
Booty
They're
Warrior
the whole
knows who that
family of
is.
potatoes.
Booty Warrior used to be on the Shit Talk
Suck on you.
podcast, and so
And
Booty
that's-
Warrior was one of the co-hosts with Potatoes, and Potatoes kept talking about being Irish, and Irish this and Irish that, and how Irish people had it tough, and we were just like, okay, we
Right.
get it, you're Irish. Last time we checked, Irish is still white though. No, because we call her a white girl. Like, you're such a white girl. I'm not white. I'm Irish.
That's ultra white.
I'm like, are you shitting me? Last time I checked, that's still white.
That's like pure white.
That's French fry white. That's
There's Vanta black.
French fry
and then
white.
there's Irish white.
Hey.
Golden crisp white.
yeah, it's like golden on the outside, white and fluffy on the inside. And salty too, apparently.
What did I just walk into?
Yeah,
But if you want no fries, you'll guarantee to get fresh.
we were just talking about how I stared at your butt as you walked away.
Didn't all y'all?
I did.
No,
I'm
I was
single.
pouring myself another drink.
I'm the
I
only.
was talking about the
I'm the only-
comments, but okay.
I'm single. I mean, I'll stare all day. What are you looking at, Goku? You know what I'm looking at. I got my
Eyes
nickname
are
because of
here.
the first letter of my last name. Pachinko. I assumed that you like whenever they told us your nickname. I just assumed that you were like you're just addicted to pachinko machines, or you just handed out balls or some shit like that.
I mean,
Wow.
that's what I'm going by. That's what I thought. We just
And then
gambling.
Is pachinko machines gambling? I mean, it just gives you
Yes.
balls.
Yes.
not technically, yeah.
You Yes.
Do it for a profit. Like you can win prizes, and you're
You've asked
spending
this
money to
before.
do it. So it is gambling.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, every time you jump out of that parachute, jump out of the airplane with a parachute, you're gambling. The only thing
Yes.
you win is another day.
right.
Another day in the sand.
Isn't technically? Oh, Booty Warrior's like Super Jew is super thick.
Hey.
There's more to that. It's just thickums.
Oh yeah, right.
Dummy thick. It's all dummy thick.
Dude,
What?
I'm dyslexic. Sometimes I don't see stuff. Like I was going through Netflix, which by the way, I started watching Cobra Kai, and I'm like,
I like how
watched it-
everybody's talking about it now. Then 2 years ago, it was
No,
people
well, I
watching
never
through
watched it on
YouTube.
YouTube because when I
lot of
finally
people,
got
yeah,
YouTube Premium, I was
Thanks?
Uber.
Question mark? I don't know.
It's a compliment.
Okay, I was making sure. I was like, I don't know how to fully
Definitely
take
a
that.
statement.
You're definitely the kind of person we would walk up to and be like, "Hey, can I get you a drink?"
My response would be no, I don't
Hey,
drink.
hey, can I get you? Hey, can I get you a plate of bacon?
Wait, you don't drink?
Not really.
We're gonna have two parties at the next convention. One will
Wow.
be the crazy one with Goku, and the other one
We've
will just
had
be
this
me and Lou just hanging out.
conversation.
You
I
said
don't
you
really
drink.
I
Don't
said
really
I
drink.
not really. Like not to the extent that you do.
No one does it like
I
him.
mean, touche.
People do like him die.
I won't even do it to the extent that Jace does.
Jace doesn't drink that much.
And I drink less than that.
I literally drink during this
I
entire
literally have to
podcast.
get a bigger bottle for tomorrow because the other one was just too small.
Exactly.
Maybe pace yourself a bit better next
Yeah,
time. too,
seriously,
but-
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not gonna
You
start
need help.
drinking at 6
You need some help.
because I
Start.
before 7 I had already finished like there were only 2 shots left in that bottle. So before
You are
we
not-
even started, it was already all gone.
You're only proving my point.
You need to leave me alone. You have no idea what I'm going through right now.
Love you, Goku.
No, you don't. I can already see y'all trying to get my passwords and email.
Pretty
All right,
word.
we need his information in case anything happens.
We've asked you that. You don't
I
see it. We've asked you it.
I actually don't, but I think I should
No, why would you
Pepper
carry
spray?
pepper spray?
for creeps.
For season.
I'm about to work an 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift. I feel like I'm
All
gonna
right, just
need
don't
it.
bring it to the party.
Okay. Well,
Goku
no.
will be like, pepper spray me. I want to feel it. I
No.
want to feel
I already
alive.
see you pepper
I won't
spraying
do
me
that.
for no reason. Get your
I'm not
hands
gonna
off me, Goku. I was giving you a
Not
hug.
While wearing a
gonna-
well,
I'm not gonna
wearing a
pepper
bear
spray you
costume.
for no reason.
Yes, you will.
I might pepper spray some of your friends if they get too rowdy.
Rowdy, they're just over there. Yeah, we're having fun. Shut up. Shh.
This is a no fun zone.
I feel like you're a horrible librarian, like a really strict librarian.
No, just
Late. You have an overdue book.
You stink.
maybe that
You
one.
smell like pepper spray.
You're an eyesore. It's people on the floor screaming for their lives.
I love this song. Panic at the Disco. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Booty Warrior, do
Wait,
you remember
that's not that
Potatoes,
song.
one of our co-hosts for the Shit Talk podcast? Do you
No.
remember her? But like when you talk to like, and then you got the guys. Like I was talking to this one person, and we were just talking. Like that's all we were doing, and then Canada swoops in and automatically starts making out with them and like steals them away. I wasn't like, dude, I wasn't trying to like hook up with them, but like, how fucking rude can you be?
No, yeah.
Like parts of me, like, not just him, and he's done that several times. But there are people that do that shit. Like when I'm just having a conversation with them, and then they just walk in there and like try to get handsy or just automatically try to. I'm like, dude, can you like see that we're having a conversation? No, but
yeah,
you're not
no,
doing anything.
I get that.
I'm like,
So
like I'm not doing
talking
anything with her.
to them.
But if you keep the, and I don't know who I told this to, but I'm like, dude, if you keep this up, my foot is gonna have a date with your ass.
Boy, he's going all red Foreman mode here.
Right, and you know what? I wear a size 14, so you don't want my foot in your ass. You do not. 14Y. That's like me shoving this Funko Pop up your ass, but
The box up your ass.
Yeah, but okay, it'd probably be that long.
Damn, I got a
Who do
hole
I
in
got?
my
I got
pants.
Piccolo. Piccolo's sleeping.
He's
I have that one too.
meditating.
He's sleeping.
I have that one too.
I'm awake. I was thinking.
I like Pachinko's comment.
Oh my God, Booty Work! Don't say that shit. You know she's my friend and she helps us out, right? You don't say that, dude. She's not like that. But I can see where you're coming from. But no, she's cool. We love her. Stop it, Booty Work! You're gonna get me in trouble. But
Made fun of sunscreen. She sprays you.
sunscreen. We miss sunscreen.
We're still doing that.
Pachinko's still doing that.
Well, I mean, you leave Frank Tostitos alone.
I had a list on my Word document of different names that I thought you were going to replace Tordero with, and you got most of them.
Frank Dorito.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah. I had taquito. When you said taquito, it was next on my list.
Well, I also had more like I had Frank Turtles. I had Frank.
Okay, turtles would just be like you're kind of doing this on purpose.
Yeah, no, we did say I was doing it on purpose.
No, it's just the way you said.
No,
The way
yeah.
you said turtles was like
That
oh,
one,
sounds
you were
forced.
like, I don't
That
even
sounds
give a
really
shit.
forced.
lack
Yeah.
of effort on that one.
That was
Yeah.
forced.
It was
So-
tostadas, taquitos,
Sonic would have given you a 9 out of 10 for it. though.
tornado, Tostinos.
Oh yeah, 4 out of 10, like
Right.
Bret Hart would.
taquitos,
But if you just throw it,
tostas.
Don't make fun of Frank the Tank Tordero.
Frank Thomas the Tank.
It's gonna be as long as those damn hashtags yesterday. Like,
I said
That
what
was
I said,
great.
laughing at myself. She can beat me up if she wants to.
get the pepper spray.
I don't have it.
I am clean on this one. I
Get
am
the high
clean.
endurance Old Spice body wash.
No, but for the comment section, for the people watching, what is your advice on dating? Like, how does one go about it? Because it's kind of hard to, especially right now on the internet, like whenever you're trying to talk to somebody, if I try to text you and you send me bullshit one-word responses, I'm not
told you I
going to
was
fucking
busy.
talk to you anymore.
I was busy, Goku. Get over it.
No, I mean, that's fine. You can, like, if you're busy, I understand.
Sup. Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how you
No.
doing? Like,
Hey,
nothing. Like,
what's
hey,
up?
what you been up to? Nothing. Really? I haven't talked to you a whole fucking year and you've been up to absolutely nothing?
Absolutely. not.
Like, I hate it because
least
I'll
send
give
a
like
GIF
this
or
entire like response. I'll give like an actual response of how I've been, what I'm going through, and like I'm like in a rut right now, and my life's okay, sucks. I'm like, bitch. I'm about to go over there and fucking
What was
bitch.
the Zuko line when Sokka said
That's rough,
his,
buddy.
that's rough, buddy. Like,
buddy.
that's rough, buddy.
I would actually like that
rough,
more
buddy.
than the, and I hate being called bro. Fucking hate.
What's up, bro?
I'm
Especially
a fan
when
of the
I
bro
call him
one.
that, he's like, "Fuck no."
I like it
what would
because
you like
it's
to
gender
be called?
neutral.
Dog.
No, I just hate like because whenever
Brother.
because it was this
What's up,
girl.
brother?
She called me bro, and I'm like, oh, did you just brother zone me?
You bro.
My bro zoned.
What's up, bro? You just got bro zoned, bro.
I'm like, that's worse than being
bro
friend
zone.
zone. At least tell me you don't want to be friends anymore. Shit.
Don't you get friend zone friend?
I'd rather be friend zone. At least I know we're still friends.
Why do y'all find that to be offensive?
The brother zone.
I don't find it offensive. No.
She
Goku
lo-
does.
She loves you like family. What's the problem?
Aw.
I don't even love my own family like family.
Well, that's your fucking problem.
Good point.
Good.
It's like that's an
shit.
insult. That's
That's
an
my
insult to me.
point. It is my
That's
fucking
your problem. That's
I
your
know
problem.
it is.
I think
my
that's
problem.
sweet of her to be like, yeah, you're the guy that she's probably going to call if she needs help because she knows she can trust you.
So
When the,
I
when
mean,
the idea
sorry,
of
it's
treating
not-
someone like family
yeah,
comes
sorry
to
it's
my
not
mind, it's not a
romantic
good
love.
I don't
thing.
but
want it
there's
to be
all kinds
romantic.
of-
What makes you think that I want to date her?
I don't. I'm just saying.
I
Some
can be
guys,
friend zone. I can be, but like,
But
and
not
I don't-
brother zone?
The brother zone. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything against it. I just hate being called bro. The bro thing actually
Okay.
has nothing to do with the brother zone. I just hate the word bro.
okay, I don't know how the two came together. That it's like
I said
what's
it's kind of like being brother zone, but I honestly don't give a shit.
okay.
I just hate the word fucking bro.
What about
Okay.
dude?
There are some. No, I don't mind, dude.
All
Say,
right.
bet you hate Matt Riddle.
I do hate. I don't really like Matt Riddle.
Boo.
But here's the thing, like there are guys. No, there are guys who have bitched about
Getting
no, there are
called
guys
bro
who
and
have
all that
bitched
stuff.
about they family zone me. I'm like, that fucking
What the
sucks.
fuck? It's not the big. Yeah, I'm like, it should not be a big deal.
It should not be a big deal, but we're still gonna laugh.
Right.
We're gonna be
Okay.
like,
There was a guy I knew for a couple years ago. He made like this Facebook live post, pretty much saying like, "Oh, I took her out to dinner and all that, but she wouldn't want to date." Pretty much got simped. He became a total simp.
man, if
And
if
he
we're
goes,
that's where
and then
they're.
this,
I know
and
what
then
you're.
this
I know
girl
where you're
had
going with
to-
that. I know where
Yeah.
you're going with that, and I've seen that happen a lot. If the girl is not romantically interested, you can still go and take them out and treat them to food and whatever.
right.
But if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
spending $300 in
Don't
the
do that,
hopes
baby.
that she's going to
Like
change
you.
her, yeah, no, get the fuck
Yeah,
off
no,
your
don't
high
do that.
horse.
You look
No,
in their phone,
stop
you're labeled under free food.
By the way,
Shit.
at any convention, if there's any girls or you know any girls or guys or whatever, it doesn't matter. If somebody's following you, creeping on you, getting handsy, come approach Geeks 5 Ever. We are now offering the rent a boyfriend, rent a girlfriend program. Doesn't matter if you're
Down.
the same sex. We will pretend to be your partner.
Sure.
And we offer, it is free, and for $5 additional, we'll whip their ass. $10 with shipping. I mean, $10 with the tracking number for the shipping of the ass whooping.
I might have to charge a little bit more because my skills are kind of rusty.
What do you think about those who are dating
Mine
long
aren't.
distance?
Yeah, because you actually get into fights with people. I try not to.
Because I don't just get into fights. I actually studied, like I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I study too, but I'm still more a lover than a
And
fighter.
I'm going to the doctor to get a physical and get
Goku
MRIs
loves
done.
to fight.
Good
You love
for
to fight.
you. I'm proud of you.
What do you think about what about those who are like long distance relationships?
I tried that. It
They
didn't
can-
work for
They
me.
can work, and they, statistically speaking, they fail more than are successful. Hold on.
Success.
Hold on. I dated my ex for
Straight
8
off your
years,
suplex.
and they live in the Dallas, Fort Worth area, and I live in Houston, and we have a child
Uh-huh.
together.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, it just didn't work out, and it was 8 years later though. So,
Mhm.
and 1 kid later. So, it just depends on your situation. Like honestly,
Right.
it just didn't work between me and her, and we had a lot of issues. And I admit that
do
I'm
you-
not.
If you can make it work, and there are ways to make it work, you both have to be able to do
No, I
it.
realized that.
What about for
Especially if
let
you're
I'm not
me-
talking about you
wait, wait,
specifically,
hold on.
Goku. I'm saying in general.
Subsonic.
Well, specifically, let me put a little twist on it. What about those who are in a long distance relationship but have never like talked to each other, never like physically seen their faces or anything like that?
Oh,
I
that's
did that.
some,
Like,
that's some
it's-
catfish shit right there.
Not-
Exactly, but they're still like talking. They still think they're talking to each other, but yet they never once like attempted to like call each other face to face. They never like contact each other. and all
No,
that.
that's
So
not gonna
I-
work.
Well, it depends on what you want in a relationship.
Yeah.
Relationships also don't have to be physical. Sometimes you just want someone to talk to, and if you're
Yes,
in a relationship
there you
like
go.
that, that's
Mm.
fine.
Right, but
Right,
you would
right.
be
fills that
it would
void.
be if you haven't. It doesn't matter if you have anything physical or not. But if you're not going to talk over the phone, if you're not going to FaceTime, if you're not even going to send voice messages, if it's strictly text, then can that really be considered a real relationship?
Okay,
And
so
ano-
One of you
and,
might consider a relationship. and
They,
then
some
that's
of
what
them
they're
do
looking
consider
for.
that, yeah. Also, another challenge thing too is like they plan out on meeting each other, but then that one person be like, "Oh, I can't do that. I have to. I'm gonna be out of town, or
Stretching.
I have to." Yeah, something like that, basically.
You're raising your
What the
hand.
fuck are you doing?
Super Jew in the back.
You look
Do have
like
a
you're
question?
about to have a stroke.
Shut up. You guys kept talking over me.
I'm sorry.
No, I was
Because,
asking.
like,
I was just.
Go
I
for it.
No, I
actually didn't even
understand you guys had
finish.
thoughts.
I haven't even finished what I had to say about the previous subject. Like,
Okay. So, my first year of college, I did that on DeviantArt, actually. I was.
Oh, God.
Shut the fuck up, Goku.
I didn't say anything.
It was my first year in college.
Shut up.
On
Was my
DeviantArt.
My first year in college. So I was talking to like a group of people on DeviantArt through something or other, and this one person and I, we were talking a little bit more, and we were mentioning how we were both single, and I'm gonna say they because I don't know for sure what they were.
Mm.
They
Say that again?
supposedly. Huh?
Y'all were both what?
I don't know specifically if I would, because of the internet. He said he was a guy. I don't know for sure if he was or wasn't.
Do we say they?
So I'm saying they just to be on the safe side. They also claimed to be from the Netherlands. So we just both were talking for a little bit. And then we said, like I said, we both mentioned we were single, didn't have anybody in our present lives. And we both came up with this agreement, like we'll be boyfriend and girlfriend on like DeviantArt until something physical comes along, something more geographically desirable. And we both were cool with that. So we were talking like every day and stuff. And
Some water.
yeah, like one day they were like, "Hey, so I'm in a relationship with someone." I was like, "Cool." And that was it. So I guess you could kind of call it a fail, but we knew what we were doing
Yeah, but like
or not doing.
I don't
But
know,
it was
I have-
all
I have
text. We never
issues-
called each other or anything like that.
I have some issues with online dating, like with strictly online relationships, because one person is going to think the world of this, and even if it's just texting, even if they both agree that, you know what, we don't have to call, we don't have to FaceTime, we don't have to do all this shit, we don't have to share pictures, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You're still building. You can still build this false representation of yourself to this individual, and they think that they're getting this when they're really not, and that's where there's more gray area and negative reception versus the positive, because you could be all for it, you could be into it, you can be happy, you're fine the way it is, but it could all be based on a lie.
Right, and that's a different issue as well, is because it's lying in a relationship can happen, and it does happen.
Right.
But this is that's an issue where at no point is your relationship going to become physical. This person's happy with the relationship being that way, and it's based on a lie. It's like, okay,
So
but
that
that's kind of a weird situation because you'll never get beyond that point, but you're happy with that interaction you're having. It's like why people get on OnlyFans. They pay for that shit. They get on Patreon. They get on the comment section. They always subscribe to this person. They watch their stuff constantly because that little bit of serotonin in their head that gets released every time they see a video, every time they get to see a post from them, gives them that little bit of like, hey, this is cool. I feel like I'm doing something today. And sometimes that's all that person's looking for in a relationship. So
right,
that's
but
what-
is it okay for it to be based on a lie?
in ethics? No. But for the person who is being lied to, the question is, do they truly care that they're getting lied to, as long as their relationship is what they want it to be?
Right.
It just,
I mean, who hasn't lied on the internet? Like my persona on DeviantArt way different from what I was in real life.
well, whenever I say I'm a Super
wait.
Saiyan on the when people roleplay, I'm a Super Saiyan. Is Goku lying or is Goku being for real? Because we can't tell.
I'm way cooler online than I was in real life.
Like even in D&D, I want to be a Super Saiyan. Like I want to be a Saiyan in D&D, and they gave me all these restrictions. Like, okay, you can be like this powerhouse. You can be the tank Super Saiyan. Unfortunately, though, you got to carry a shitload of food because you burn through your stamina like fucking crazy. So they put a bunch of like weaknesses, but like stamina-based weaknesses.
Yeah, but making things in D&D very hard. That's neither here nor there. But
Like even breathing cost me stamina points in the fucking game.
quit breathing.
No, for real. That's how it is. That was the only way to like to to fucking and there are some points in the game where like, okay, I had to roll for the attack and I had to roll whether I can control my instincts or not.
It's going to go full murder hobo.
Jesus.
They had to make restrictions to implement a Saiyan.
Yeah, but like for relationships, relationships are a lot different now than what you would consider them as a normal thing back in the 90s or something.
Right.
Because we have 80% of people's lives exist solely online, unless they don't choose to do that.
Me.
Could be a lesser percentage, but still majority of what you're going to do throughout the day is going to be based off of an online interaction.
Dude, I sleep all day. I don't know if that's considered online interaction.
Well, you're
in the minority.
Your conscious stuff is done online. Also, especially right now, especially dating right now, when you can't go out and talk to someone physically or meet them physically, you've got to do it online.
Well,
So your relationship, if it didn't start online to begin with, it probably.
I tried. No, I tried to be in person, but the few people that I asked, like, hey, can I come over? No, mask. We tried to go to Super Juice place, and she said no.
I said actually y'all could, but kind of in the middle of a pandemic right now, and most of y'all didn't actually want to come.
Yes, we did. You said no, though. You said it wasn't a good idea because face mask and all that shit and all that crap.
Yeah, because we're in the middle of a pandemic right now.
I don't want to wear a fucking face mask. Recommend
that.
I don't want to wear it either, but until
I'm suffocate.
Get it drowned.
I'm gonna drown. No, because I'll drink through the mask and it'll get soaking wet and it'll stick right to my face.
You can just like burn on it and then suck the alcohol out of the mask. That's handy. It's like a sponge of booze.
You can't because it's like, no, it'll fucking rip.
Well, you especially can't come over now because they don't have a place.
Somebody got a hotel.
If you're your neighbor in the hotel.
Only for tonight. I'm leaving tomorrow.
We'll find you.
We will find you, and then we will.
Well, like the long distance relationship stuff works too. I don't because
it can work.
Yeah.
Long distance relationships work just as well as close distance relationships. It all depends on how much work both of you are putting into it.
Especially if you're going to date people in the cosplay and nerd community, because you're going to a convention to meet someone.
Yes.
Where does that person live? They don't always live in Texas. They can live in Kansas.
There'll be a case where like this person's waiting for like their long distance relationship, significant other. There's like, hey, let's meet at this convention, and like the past few years, like they wouldn't show up, and it's just like it's a lot of red flags. But sometimes the person can be blinded by not really. It's like a lot of I've seen situations like that.
Right. No. Yeah.
But yeah.
I legit know somebody. I'm sure they don't like this podcast. They probably hate my guts. So whatever. So I'm sure this person clearly is, I don't know, wasting years of her time just to find out this guy probably isn't who he says. Basically, she's getting catfished.
Well, I feel the same.
Maybe he's a prince in India. We don't know.
Ooh, yeah, he's a
no, to be fair, he was like, oh, well, I can't. I'm actually in Italy with this other girl, and then like the whole time she was all paranoid and shit, and I'm like, really? Just don't. If you're gonna be like that, just don't.
Yeah, no. What's the whole fucking point in being miserable and then like me and my ex?
You can be miserable by yourself. You don't need a relationship.
Me and my ex, she lives in, like I said, she lives in Bedford, and it just. Like when you're together, it has to be like mutual, but they have to be willing to meet you halfway, or they want to have to be willing to build a fucking life with you. Absolutely. My fucking ex decided that, hey, I want to stay here and do stupid shit. So whatever, like I know she doesn't watch this fucking podcast because she doesn't support anything I fucking do.
She can't even drop a like or anything. What a bitch.
No, she didn't even support the podcast when we were dating.
So not the best of people.
My partner just started watching the podcast.
Hey.
Better people.
That's good.
Share embarrassing stories of Jace. Like, have you ever forgot
to
to flush the toilet?
Comment. I don't forget to flush the toilet. There are other people in this house. It was 7-year-old who forgets to flush the toilet.
I said I was sorry.
This is a super toilet. You're not supposed to be able to clog this damn thing. What the hell did you do?
It's like that fairly. It's like that Fairly Odd Parents joke where it's like super toilet, then Cosmo gets all traumatized.
Yeah.
He's like super toilet. Ah! He starts
But long distance relationships can work, but they're not the same as like close distance they are a little bit harder to work on. You just have to be willing to put in the work.
No, they're definitely harder.
Mhm.
It also
They're
depends
effort, that's all.
if it can work depending on what your expectations of the relationship is. At some point, you
It's
might
this-
want that relationship to become
Okay, hold on,
a
hold on.
close range relationship.
It's the same amount of work. It's just a different type of work.
This one requires Wi-Fi.
No, I feel like it requires.
No,
more...
it's for like here's my take on it. Like I feel you have to be like we said, we have to be like fully committed to it. Like you have to like gain a lot of trust with each other. I think too.
Mhm.
Like at least like just say your voice or like show your face, show a photo or
Yeah.
something. Like don't be afraid. I mean, it's not like she's gonna like expose you or she will expose you or anything like that. Like
Mhm.
you know what's the worst? The worst case scenario is like, hey, you know, I don't think it's gonna work out. I really want to see your face. If not, we're done. Or something.
Yeah.
Like I've only dated 3 girls in Houston, and the one that I dated before my baby mama.
Yeah, no worries.
Because I was trying to think of what to call her, like my ex. She is my ex.
The,
Anyways,
the mother
Your-
of my child.
your
There
the
you
mother
go.
of my child.
There you go.
So
baby mama.
before I got back together with her the second time, I was dating somebody in Houston, and our relationship was actually really good. And it was actually really great. But like, long story short, I feel like the longer distance relationship was more work because like we both had to travel, and we could only do it on like weekends where we didn't have work. And what the fuck?
It's your ex.
No,
Talk
it's
about
not
me on
yours.
your podcast.
You
Yeah.
swerve.
You're gonna have to pay 3 times the amount of child support now.
Bitch, we ain't got no money.
Bitch, I ain't got no money. But
Support our Patreon so we can support child support.
that's right. Goku's poor. But I feel there is. I don't feel it's the same amount of work, different type. I feel there is more work because traveling, meeting up, finding time, spending like having to drive for 4 hours just to see somebody for 2, and then you spend an additional 4 hours in the car unless you stay the night. But even then, that's 8 hours round trip. If they're in Dallas, I'm not saying like okay, Galveston. I don't really count Galveston. That's like a 45-minute drive.
Hardly a city anyway.
Yeah, everything in Houston is 30 minutes away anyway. That's an additional 15 minutes. That doesn't really make that big of a fucking difference.
No, yeah, that's like one of technically the reasons my ex broke up with me is because he didn't want to drive 20 minutes just to see me.
What the fuck?
Literally.
Dude, I drove 40 minutes to come see you that fucking one time you told me to come over. Damn, it froze, didn't it? Did it speed up?
Got it.
Yeah, I did.
I said,
Yeah. Go by Robes the time again. Just tell us the time.
Just gonna keep doing it.
all right, all I was saying was like that one time you told me that, hey, I need someone to talk to you. I'm like, okay, I drove
Yeah.
40 fucking minutes.
There you go. No, I would totally do that too. Because of that bullshit. Yeah, like I would drive like 30, 40 minutes into the city of Houston too. And everyone's like, what? You're from freaking Clear Lake? It's like, yeah, I'm not from fucking Dallas. What is y'all's problem? They thought like that was too much. I don't know what it
I
is
know-
with people in Houston. They're all,
I
But
know
no,
a
like,
girl.
you see-
I drove
you
an
and I
hour
are
and
both-
45 minutes round trip just
We
to go to
all know a
Whataburger with
girl-
a friend.
We all
Yeah.
know a girl who drove 3 hours just to have sex with somebody for 20 minutes and then drove back.
20 minutes of it wasn't
See?
even just the sex. That was just
That was getting up the stairs into the
working up
apartment.
to it.
oh shit.
There's time involved.
Like,
Oh my God.
we're on a schedule here.
God, that would
Right.
have
Work
totally
in the
not worth
morning.
it.
If you're gonna
But
drive
no,
3
yeah, like
hours
it-
for sex, it
like
better
it-
last more than 45
yeah.
minutes.
I mean, get your money's worth out of it.
If your erection drive lasts more than 3 hours, please consult a therapist
Yeah.
A therapist?
But yeah,
about your relationship. You should be doing something else.
well, I guess that's that one option. But no, yeah, like that's one of the things that, what?
He's looking at
Or,
something.
no,
I was watching
don't worry.
YouTube.
No, I'll show you guys. This is a
All
meme.
right.
It's kind of related to dating in a way, but like when you go out to eat and then you have you pay for the meal, and then the card says is decline, and then
Ooh.
what the waiter does, you'll see. Just look at them.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh my god.
Every time I see that, I was like, oh man, my throat hurts just watching that shit.
I saw the video of it too. It was actually pretty funny.
Booty Warrior. Look, the trip isn't even the bad part. It's the gas and the family BS
and the
that
mile
makes it
and the
not
mileage
worth it.
the mileage you put to the car.
Right.
I'm making my vehicle less valuable by driving.
But again,
all the way
like the
here.
moral of the story was
Yeah, I've already did that shit already.
But again, the moral of the story is like clearly he just didn't want to put that much work into our relationship like I did.
A
And
lot
I
of-
didn't
a
even
lot
think
of
we needed
dudes-
to put that much work
A lot of
into
dudes
it.
just want, not just dudes, but a lot of people in general
True.
just want the fucking convenience factor.
Mhm.
In which case, find somebody that wants the same things as you do. But see, I can't even fully commit to that idea because, and this is what I keep telling myself, and maybe I just, again, this was like my first adult relationship. I don't know enough fuckboys, thank God. But he like tried so hard, and that's what blows my mind. Like, is it really worth that? Like, are you really gonna work that hard to just get a piece of tail?
Fucking Booty Warrior. Look, the trip isn't even the bad part.
We just said that.
It's the gas and the family. Oh yeah, sorry. It's my friend is texting me, and something had happened, so I'm trying to help them out real quick.
Oh, okay.
My partner lived in South Ass, Louisiana. I moved there. I told my friends the
Mhm.
day before, like, hey, could someone help me pack up my stuff in my van so I can move? Like, what?
Yeah.
You're moving? Oh, yeah. I don't talk to people.
When the fuck did you move?
I'm not there now. I moved to
No,
Louisiana.
no. I know you're not there now, but when did you move there?
It was in 2011.
So it was after we met?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was only there for like 6 months.
I could have almost never seen you again. Fuck.
But like I visited my partner at the time. I would drive 9 hours down to South Louisiana, visit, drive back. Like we had a long distance relationship. And eventually I realized that Louisiana sucks ass, and we left.
Oh, that was the
We're
thing.
leaving this terrible ass state.
That was another one I almost had. There was a guy I met
Fuck
at
Cajuns.
my second BotCon, and it was in Florida. And this guy and we hit it off really well, and we would just like text each other until we passed out the next night. Like we were up till almost the butt crack of dawn just talking to each other.
I've been
The
corrected.
butt
It was
crack of
20.
dawn.
I've been corrected. It was
I love the way you
2012.
said it like that. The butt
butt
crack of dawn.
Thanks.
Where the sun
That's
don't
how it was.
shine.
I've been
Right.
corrected.
But
I moved
like-
in 2012.
But that was something I tried to do. I tried to move up. He lives in Virginia, and I tried to move up there to be near him. I was trying to like get a job and go to like massage school and everything up there, and everybody taught me out of it. And now he's pretty sure he's married now, and he's got,
He's got 10 kids.
well, not
He's
10
a
kids.
billionaire.
No, not even that. But he's got a family up there, and he has kids from like previous relations. I mean, they were cute kids.
But they ain't your kids. Run.
But no, yeah, that pissed me off though, because we hit
at
it off
my
really
fucking
well.
age, women are men and women are just like Happy Meals now. They come with toys and kids.
Some, not everybody.
Booty Warrior, I don't care if you're offended.
Yes, you do. A little, just a tad bit.
Nah. I lived down there. I was in the armpit of that fucking state. Highway 1, La Rose, Louisiana could kiss my ass.
You know how many times like
It's 50% racist and 50% black people. That's it.
This is kind of bad, but like there's lots of girls that I met that I'm like, oh, she's really cute.
Mhm.
I'm like, I would actually like to ask her out, but I don't. I just like talk to them and get to know them and stay friends.
It is, yeah, no, it is kind of awkward and weird. And sometimes you just don't even know what you're really into, and that's what part of living is. Like,
I talked to some of because when I finally talked to some, I'm like, ooh,
mhm. Yeah.
no, no,
Well,
thank
like-
you.
Well, yeah. Well, because of especially what happened after my ex and I broke up and all the shit I had to go through, like, I've learned now that I'm not putting up with any more BS. So again, that one guy that his immediate question was, "Do you like to be eaten out?" It's like, okay, hard pass. That ain't happening. The two guys that tried to get money off of me, even though they knew I was broke, hard pass.
But they were princes.
No, they weren't that. They just worked and they knew I didn't at the moment. Because this. And the fact that it's like, you have a full-time job and you're asking me to buy you some iTunes money? What the fuck?
Yeah, no, some guys are going like, hey, if I sleep with her and take care of her, you think she'll buy me a PS5?
I have been corrected again. It has been corrected to 90% to 75% racist. Okay.
What did you say that was racist?
What?
I said South Louisiana is 50% racist, 50% black people, and I've been corrected to 90% racist.
99% high
okay.
beast.
I need to fear. No need to fear. I am here. Black Sonic's here.
Woo!
Underdog is
Gabby's
you.
here. Downtime Gaming are here. They have joined us. They have joined
What?
Downtime
At
Gaming.
8:54.
There's 6
Gabby.
minutes to the
Yeah,
end.
5 minutes for the
What
for the podcast.
happened?
They
Oh, well,
joined
it is
this-
what it is.
They joined Smash. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
They all
They
showed
all
up at the
showed
exact
up.
same time, too. Were they carpooling somewhere?
Where's Dandelion?
They carpooled into. No, Dandelion might be busy today.
Oh,
Not
okay.
everyone
Yeah.
can watch the podcast every
We'll make
day.
sure she's okay. We're concerned.
I am
Right.
concerned.
All right, see, that's why our fans are. That's why they're loyal to us because we care about them.
Yeah.
Care about each other.
Plus, you know, Super Jew's just like, I need more female friends. I'm tired of all these assholes. Especially the Mexican one that's a criminal.
Mexican! You don't have to say Mexican and criminal, Goku. Those are the same word.
He's
Oof.
Goku's retarded.
Who
And a
said that?
criminal.
Goku did.
And sometimes he like tells me compliments, but like I don't know if he's being like for real or
Sarcastic.
being like an ass.
Or being sarcastic.
Yeah.
He's just. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm roasting myself.
Yeah.
Remember that time we had the Black Table
Aw.
podcast and I roasted the other dude and I roasted myself for him?
Give a little, get a little. That's all you
He's
got.
like, damn, Mexicans always stealing our jobs. He roasted himself.
Mexican.
Oh,
I feel like every
Yes,
time you
I
say
am
Mexican,
concerned
I'll just
for the
say
fans.
Mexican.
I love the fans. You guys are awesome.
You haven't been called lady yet tonight. That was another
He just
issue.
did.
I know
Yeah.
that we finally got it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Thank you, Sonic. No,
The
wait.
ritual is complete.
Oh, yeah, he did say lady concerns. For
What's up,
us.
Gabby? Missed you, girl.
She said
concerns.
add her on Facebook.
Oh, okay. I'll work on that.
The minute you guys said Mexican, I finished eating tacos.
There you go.
There you go. Mexican.
I had fried
That
chicken.
works. Jambalaya.
You are a jambalaya.
I married a
Shit.
Cajun. The one non-racist one.
I
There you
mean,
go.
I'm
Good
gonna
job.
take this one.
It's like what I
It's a
like.
live
like,
reenactment.
I guess
That is picked
being
from up-
single. We were talking about being single. We were talking about mating.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like in a hurry to start dating. I would like to start dating, but it's just. Yes, Chad. I'm gonna check all my messages after this is over because I've been getting messages from a friend who's in peril right now, and I probably need to go make sure they're alive after the podcast.
I'm
I just ended.
I guess we can just end it if we want.
911, 911. What?
Don't do that on a podcast.
That's kind of serious.
No, I'm saying that's what they're saying.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe
Yeah,
we
if
should
it's-
just end it. You need
No,
to take
fuck
care
no.
of some
No,
stuff.
Wecker.
Wait, what?
Podcast has how much time we got left?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
We have, actually, we have
Yeah,
10.
seriously.
We have
Oh,
10.
yeah, we started a little late,
We started
Oh,
late because we were waiting on Sonic.
and then we just started anyway because screw it.
Sonic's like,
Goku
didn't
needs to
have
find
to.
his Chi-Chi.
We don't need the draw.
As someone that's not dating, I would like to start dating, but I just kind of want to take
Same.
it slow. Like,
Same.
you're picky.
I told you, I'm not putting up with no bullshit no more.
If you're looking for a relationship that's going to last a long time, don't settle for shit.
I don't settle, but I'm not picky. I just want some attention.
Super
and
Jew's not being like over crazy where I want
Yeah.
this. You have to have this
Gotta-
credit
he's
rating.
gotta
You
be
have
a
to have this
Viking
type
with
of
a
cars. Like,
six-pack.
no, you just have to treat
I'm-
them nice.
I'm sorry.
and be a
Yeah,
good person.
don't fucking lie to me. Don't turn your phone off when I'm trying to make sure you're alive and well. I'm sorry. That's being
Why?
picky.
Why are you saying it and looking like that? You made your face and your body gestures just made it sound like you were like telling me that like
I'm
Goku.
This is why your relationship never
because
worked out.
that's what I got
You
called
two together.
after we
terrible
broke up.
outcome.
Like I was the crazy one just trying to check up on my boy.
Why is that crazy? Crazy.
Yeah, tell
when
me, why is that crazy?
I don't know.
He's getting real nervous. He's
And you
sweating a
call me
lot.
picky. Why? Yeah, and you call
I'm
me
always
picky. What
saying,
does
dude. It's
that
like
mean?
80 degrees in my room right
What
now.
does that mean?
Man, I opened the window. It's like 58
How am I picky
outside.
just because I want to meet a guy who will
You
put as
are
much?
asking the wrong hombre.
Okay,
Bro.
then.
I don't think.
But
I'm asking the universe, man. I'm not asking you specifically, Goku. I know you don't have all the
Bro.
answers. You try, and I appreciate that.
I
but-
try.
You do.
What
He
the
succeeds.
fuck?
A for effort.
That was easy.
But,
Hey,
like,
my
that's what
first
I'm-
A.
There you go.
Hey, my first A.
Stamp on a
But
book.
that's what- But that's like what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna call me crazy for actually being concerned about you, for actually caring about you, that you manipulated into caring about you. I was all about like not rushing into it, not being petty and selfish, like actually trying to put the relationship first. Not just what I want to do, but also what you want to do. Like I said, I took the guy to the fucking Toyota Center to watch the Rockets game.
I
don't
half
do that
expect
shit.
you to say toilet, but you said
Shut
toilet.
up. I don't do that shit. I don't give a fuck about sports.
I mean, like,
Sports are
but-
today.
you gotta understand that I get it because I was the bad guy in my last relationship. Like, even though my
Thank you, Pachinko.
my
You
ex
understand.
had a C-section and she was in bed for 4 days, and our daughter that had some birth complications, I took care of her. I changed her diapers. I fed her. When
Right.
I kept to that schedule, I helped her do whatever she needed to do. I slept on the fucking floor for 4 fucking days in a hospital.
Mhm.
And I'm the
That's a
fucking
lot.
bad guy? Yeah, no, fuck that.
No, bullshit.
You're the Goku Black of that story.
I really am. He's the Goku Black because every
To
time
her.
he called, he didn't say
Right.
he didn't say he missed me. He just said I missed the baby. I'm like, yeah, I missed the baby. We've been dating for 8 years. The baby was born a
Seen
few
ya.
months ago.
I've got a rapport with you. The baby didn't know me yet.
Yeah.
Then like, oh no, he would get mad that I'm going out with my friends because you went out every other day. Fucking internet.
Oh.
Pissed
That's
me
okay.
off.
That's okay.
I think we're getting better at
Yeah.
deciphering what you're saying when you speed up.
Yeah.
We can figure it out, usually.
It doesn't speed up
Numbers
for
were
the
pretty
internet though.
hard.
Y'all speed up, so y'all are the ones that look retarded.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, watch what that
Sorry.
word.
Next time I see that, I gotta start
Mm.
flipping around.
Okay. I am considered special needs, so fuck it.
He can say the R word.
I know, but you know, people be like,
I don't care
you
what people
can't say
be
that.
like.
It's a
People
bad
also
time.
be like, get out of my country, and I've been trying.
Y'all won't wear a mask.
Y'all won't wear
People
a
will also
fucking
be like,
mask.
you can't be a super Jew. It's like, why? I am.
All I know is, depending on how this election ends, it's going to determine whether Goku will be living in the U.S. or living in Mexico.
The comment.
I'm a better
was good-
father
was a
than my
good
anime
comment.
namesake. Super Jew sounds like wife material whenever she said that. I think
Yeah.
dating sucks nowadays. Laughing my ass off because a bunch of Super Jew situations. Jesus Christ. I thought Jason and Super Jew were dating by their interactions. No.
Oh.
It's because we're white. That's racist.
Actually, yes.
It's, at work, any two white people who talk to each other at work, people assume that they're related.
Are
Because
married.
there's so many foreigners, like, oh, they're white. They must know they're related in some way. I'm like, we don't even look anything alike.
They're either related or they're dating. But how do you know? Because
This is
they're
what
both
interactions.
white.
We have white people interactions. They're awfully white for not being related or in a relationship.
I just understand certain D&T references. That has nothing to do with anything.
D&D.
Just because y'all like playing with y'all's D's and your friends' D's.
Like our dungeons and our dragons. And our false hydras.
Why is it
Okay.
called Dungeons and Dragons when there aren't that many dragons?
There's lots of dragons.
I'm a
There's lots of-
dragonborn.
The fuck is that?
They're like fake dragons.
Oh, okay.
You don't get dragonkin. That's where it's at. Dragonborn crap.
They told me that's what I could be, and so that's
Because
what
it's
I
a
chose
playable
to be.
race. That's why.
Jesus. I tried to be a
dating
dragon.
in
They were
games
like, you
sucks.
can't be that.
Dagran.
No, I had to,
Dagron the
like-
dragon.
No, I had to
Why
like
would you
change some
want to be a
things.
dragon? Don't dragons like breed with donkeys?
That dragon did.
Only that
No
one red
judging.
dragon. But I mean, one was voiced by Eddie Murphy, so
Kind of hard to say no.
I was trying to go for the dragon that was voiced by Sean Connery. Y'all remember that
actually
movie?
shingles in the area.
Oh,
Dragonheart,
yes.
yes.
What?
Shingles. He's
The name was Seamus. Nice to meet
the
you.
dragon.
No,
I like.
I don't know, what was his name?
I
His
like.
name's Dragneel?
I like what's his name from Taken. What's his name? Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson?
in
In his
10,
Nissan?
if-
In his niece on his son?
I am led to believe that this cereal is it exclusively for children.
I have a question, Goku. Is that your attempt at a Scottish accent?
I'm not gonna attempt the Scottish accent. 'cause
Isn't
I
Liam
like some
Neeson
have,
Irish?
the Scottish accent that the one that I know is like laddie.
Liam Neeson's Scottish.
Yeah, but he's not
Oh, I
like
thought
the
it was
stereotypical
Irish.
Scottish
It's
that I know
Irish.
with the Loch Ness monster.
What does the
Oh,
Loch
boy.
Ness monster sound like?
No. I'm talking about the
Tree
ones
fitting.
that are like tree
Me
fitting.
about tree fitting.
About
Oh,
tree
get
fitting.
out of here, Loch Ness monster.
All right.
It's
so-
just
Oh my
dating
gosh.
kind of just sucks, and it's
Dating always kind of sucked, but now that we're forced to be separated, it sucks even more.
But when
Yeah,
we're all
no,
able
because,
to
like-
come back
Because it's
together.
just
I
so
was like-
fucking awkward.
you know how many times I've like talked to somebody and it seems like it's going great,
I'll be back.
and then out of the fucking blue they're like,
No.
it doesn't work out because
Yeah.
they were talking to like 5 other fucking people, and they were looking like for the like it was like a silent bidding war, and we didn't know we were bidding against each other.
I mean, once again, I can't say I specifically have that issue.
Fat bastard.
Get out of here, you fucking bad accent. It's
I
bad
saw
enough
that-
you're
I
Mexican.
saw that tweet.
Now you're
filming,
trying to
and I
take our
wanted
accent,
get
you
him in my
bastard.
belly.
Next thing you know, you're going to say haggis or some shit.
Haggis.
Haggis?
Haggis.
Yes,
Haggis. Some white people food.
It's very white. They're
It's a
Scottish.
sheep. It's
The
a sheep
Scottish
stomach.
and the Irish are very white. They're as white as they come.
Why the
It's a-
I can't talk.
It's a sheep stomach
I was about
stuffed
to say,
with
why
meat.
the fuck would you eat sheep stomach? But I can't talk. We eat
It's the
Ass.
everything
outside.
on the
They use
cow.
a sheep stomach to put other meat inside the sheep
You
stomach.
know what sausage is, right?
Intestine.
It's meat stuffed in intestines.
So
I could go for some
menudo
Venus
is
right
made
now.
from cow gut, the stomach.
Yeah. Every
Yeah.
every
And
place
you're
has
a-
their weird food.
But
And
we
you're
don't eat
weirded out
sheep.
by sheep stomach?
Yeah, because it's a sheep. They go meh,
Yeah, yeah, but have you not had lamb chops
Bad
before?
touch.
meh. Fuck you.
Wait, lamb is delicious. I can't say I've ever had haggis though.
No one's had haggis. Not even the Scottish have haggis. It's a fake. It's a fake food
Fake food.
made
Aye.
up lies by the British.
I kind of.
Fuck the
I
British.
The
would
food
like
of the
to try
poor?
it one day. I also want to try. What is it? Fuck, what's
Rocky
it called?
Mountain oysters.
No, shut up. Not really. I don't get the whole appeal of oysters.
That's not what the Rocky Mountain oyster is.
Never mind. I don't want to know.
What is
It's
it?
cow testicles. It's
Cool.
bull testicles. That's what it is.
Got it.
I mean, people eat that already. What's the fucking big deal?
I don't know.
I like how bull testicles is where. Oh no, that's gross. But you see people eating like crickets and roaches.
One
I'm
has
not
protein,
really a
the
fan
other
of
one has
that
a
either.
sauce.
I'm not really a fan of
Aye.
that either.
Just put some hot sauce on it. It'll taste great. What? I wasn't
Late
trying to do
night.
a Scottish accent.
Late night podcast where everyone talks with a Scottish accent.
Everybody
we talk
talks
about
with this
shit
accent.
food.
There's a zombie apocalypse outside. Let's just go down to the pub.
Agree
Where-
with
we
agree with
already-
Booty Warrior and Damien. Scottish and Irish is just hot. I don't
Irish
care.
is a little hard without getting cartoony.
I just got a blonde. I just have a weakness for blonde girls.
I'll be back again. Sorry.
We know. We're talking about being Scottish. Oh no, he said he'll be right back. I thought he said I'm
Okay.
back. Crickets, roaches, spiders. Oh my god, you done
Chitlins.
fucking lost me. Who the fuck eats spiders? A weave, probably weave. If I eat this spider, I'm gonna turn into Spider-Man.
Chitlins. Stingray.
Ari has to deal with my Scottish accent like every other Saturday.
God damn it, Jace froze again.
Oh.
He froze.
I'm fine.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, now he is.
No, you didn't move for a while.
My internet's been crap. Well, it's been, I thought it was my laptop before when I had my other laptop, but it turns out it's just the internet that we have. Just, I'm going to get like a separate thing for it so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
I'm just not so it's just whatever. All right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end it because we are at the 2-hour mark.
Hey, who is our affiliate today?
Oh.
We still need to do our outro.
Okay.
I'm just trying to give Keyblade Sonic a chance to come back.
Well,
We
then
could
I
do
guess
the
we'll
who's
just
our
keep talking
affiliate?
before
Who's
you
our
say we have to go.
affiliate then?
Okay, whatever. Guess I can do the outro or whatever.
You haven't
said.
said.
Come back.
You guys say
Get it, Booty Warrior. I'm there with
the
you.
Beginning.
I don't remember you saying it.
You didn't remember it yesterday, and you went back and you watched it like you were right.
Right. It might have been when I froze.
Right. Remember, you don't half the time you don't listen to me anyway. I could be
I listen to
talking.
you all the time.
I could share my life story, and y'all be like, "Huh?"
What were y'all saying?
Goku talking about getting into a fight with another porta potty again.
Yes. I
Is
guess
it
you won't
Wednesday?
mention No Name Nerd.
Why do you
and
always
won't
like
mention
make
Geeks 5 ever.
You always sigh and make faces whenever I have like a story to share, and it's like,
You do the same thing to her.
Yeah.
no, I don't.
You literally
I
went,
know.
like this.
You always make, and especially because like my stories are apparently like not as interesting as your stories.
I never
because I
said
don't get
that.
into fights.
I never said that.
You just call me boring.
Super Chew stories are like PG.
When I said the boring
Goku's
thing,
are R.
it wasn't to a particular person. When I said boring, I never actually it was not singling somebody out, but you totally thought I was, and then you took it and ran with it. I'm like, oh my god, look at that. That shit is boring as
Sure.
fuck. And you're like, did you just call me boring?
I mean, if you're watching the podcast and you see Super Chew start a story, you see Goku just do this.
No, that was once
Fairly
today, and I do that once in a while to mess with her.
Today.
After 2020, right, Booty?
You
I
mess with
can't
each
do
other.
shit though. Like every time y'all act like all I fucking do at a con is just get into fucking fights.
Because it sounds like that's all you do.
That's all we hear.
I've
Go
shared
to fights.
I've shared like 10 fucking stories.
7 of them were funny.
No, I'm talking about the fights.
No.
And
You
I've been to
don't- you guys share
300
those other
conventions.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
sure,
many
those other
shows you've been to.
We have to do one at least a month for Geeks 5 Ever.
But I still don't know how many you actually do.
So you think I've only been to like 10.
I don't assume anything.
But
I'm just like, okay,
but you
here's
make
another
it sound
story.
like all I do to all Goku does
Because
at the
that's
con
all
is
you talk about. All
because
you talk about is all your fights. Tell me something
'Cause
when
they're
you didn't
fuck-
have a fight, when you weren't drunk.
Oh, so
when
you want me to tell you
weren't
about the
high.
time that I walked in my friend eating his girlfriend's ass, and then I started spreading a rumor around the con that he had a chocolate mustache?
You
Yeah, we had
mentioned
that
that story
story, too.
actually already.
Your stories are sex, drugs, and violence. Oh, there's alcohol. 4. Sex, drugs,
Or you want me to
Violence,
share the time with you
alcohol.
that we stole one of the mattresses from the hotel and took it down the fire escape, and we went mattress surfing?
Yes, we want to hear that
I
story.
want to hear that story. That
Or
sounds
do you
like
want me
fun.
to tell
I'd
you
be down
about the
with that.
time that I fucking snuck into like the housekeeping area and stole a shitload of toilet paper from my house for a month?
Sure.
That's a good story, too.
It's a story where you're not in a fight.
Not all my fucking stories are about fighting.
The majority of them are actually.
No,
That
they
we've
are fucking
heard.
not. You
That
haven't
we've
even
heard.
25% of my fucking stories.
Okay. But why are you doing like all of your fight stories first?
Because they're fucking hilarious. Because I either got knocked on my ass or I got arrested.
It's true. We needed to really crack open this egg of Goku stories.
I know,
There's
seriously.
a lot about me that I have not even shared.
We got to get to
Okay,
that
you're the
stuff.
literal tip of the iceberg, so get to the rest of it.
We got to get that nougat center.
No, this is literally, you can see the iceberg. Like, that's all. I don't know how that fucking iceberg shit works.
That's not how that story would go.
I don't fucking know.
Like if
Mexican.
we were a part of the Mexican. Do the music.
Like, what about all my other jobs? Like when I worked at Kroger's and some guy walked through the fucking store with a little Richard hairdo, and I said "Hava Baluba Wa Bamboo," and I got in trouble. Or how about the
Never
time?
heard that story.
Or when I worked
Where
at
the hell
Kroger's
did
and
that
some
thing
lady licked a cucumber, and right in front of her face, I said, "Oh, look at that! I'm gay now," and I got written up for that. Or the time I showed up for work 4 hours because I misread my schedule. Or the time I got in trouble for leaving work to go get food, and my boss got mad because I didn't say anything to him.
So he's making up for all of the fight stories by just talking about all the non-fight stories.
No,
There's a
these
lot
are-
more stories in there.
Oh, I'm
there
sure
are
there
so-
is, but still,
That's
he's
like
trying to make up for
one
it
job.
now.
I've had over 13 jobs in my life.
We need a segment like each podcast, like a segment like Goku story. Back in the day, the date was July 27th,
Like the
1941.
Like
Storming.
they tried to get me in trouble because when I was 16 years old, I asked a 15-year-old
It should be like a commercial
out.
break.
I was working at the YMCA and I was 16, and they stuck me in a daycare, and they fucked up by putting me in a daycare because it was for teenagers, and I was one of the teenagers, but I was an employee. There was one girl that went there, and I was interested in her. I asked her out, and I got in trouble, and the boss is like, "You can't ask her out. Like, you can get in trouble with the law." I'm like, "I'm 16. Oh. Holy shit, you are in the wrong department." Because the girl I asked out was 15. They thought I was like 18, 19, or 20. I'm like, I'm 16. And I'm only here because I want money for Grand Theft Auto. That's literally what I told my boss.
The Scotland trip is turning into a thing. I like it.
Fuck Scotland.
That's what apparently some of us are trying to do.
We're gonna fuck that entire country.
Whatever. I want to go back to my country. I don't know if I'm going to live in this country after the election.
Depends who wins.
I don't like either.
Okay, but one is actually going to like destroy the country. The other one's just going to be like not the best
One's going to
choice.
destroy the country. The other's going to sniff its hair. Which one sounds better?
You want an actual answer for that?
I mean, he
We
might
can-
sniff the hair if it's underage. Who knows? They're both
I feel
pervs.
like some. I
They're
feel
both,
like some.
They're
Of,
both pervs.
This is that situation where like the worst of them is X.
I'm not, and I
I'll
hate
pick
the whole
other
bullshit.
one.
We got to go with the lesser of the two evils. I'm like, bullshit. Why should I
like,
go
can we
for a
just have-
lesser evil? Why?
Could we just have
because
no
right now
evil?
that literally is all your choice.
That's
right
what it was
now.
last
Fuck
time
this
too,
country.
though.
Yeah, but hopefully this time people will actually be like, "Oh shit! See what happens when you don't vote."
I want to go to
Play the music.
Mexico, where the beer flows, where the beaches are fine and the bitches are finer.
And there's cool hats.
There's cool hats, sombreros, and everything's cheap.
But I can't. We're not gonna get into it.
What are we doing? Are we done? I think
We're
we're
waiting.
done.
We're still
We're
waiting for
kinda
Sonic, apparently.
Still waiting for Sonic.
He wasn't here in the beginning. He's not going to be here in the end. Fuck it.
Because I don't want him to come up and be like, "What's going on?" Wait, when do we end?
Kicked you off the podcast.
'Cause
What
he
other
needs to at
crap
least
can we
plug
come
in
up
his
with?
video?
Oh yeah, he does.
We're about to end it already, Booty Warrior. I see your comment. We're about to end this already. We're just waiting on Sonic. I don't. Plus, we don't have any guests today. This is just for the immediate host. I'm back. Work is still emailing me at this time.
They
Missed
paying
a
you?
whole lot.
They're not paying you. Don't answer.
That's right. I don't answer the phone. When my boss calls me on my off time, I don't answer. And I told him to his face, I'm not going to answer the phone while I'm off. I won't even shit at work while I'm off the clock. So, hey, man, I need to use the bathroom. I'm over there dancing and shaking. I need to go. I need to go. Go to the bathroom, but I'm off the clock. I got to wait.
Got to sign in first.
I got to sign in. I'm not going to go here for free.
Boss makes $1. I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
That's right. That is so for real. I'm going to waste, I'm gonna go and tear up that toilet once I'm on the clock.
I spent 4 hours in the bathroom today at work.
I've done that too.
I was just sitting there.
Sometimes I go to the bathroom. I don't even need to go. Like,
I do.
they give the people that smoke 2 15-minute breaks. I'm going to take those breaks. I don't even smoke. I'm going on a smoke break and I just go hide in the bathroom.
It's not fair that people smoke it a free break and then people who don't do. There's a country
Good
just
job.
gave like a company did like a bonus to their employees that don't take smoke breaks because of like time.
Black
they
Sonic
save.
says a friend promised to show me her boobs if I vote, and I am a man of my word.
Whatever
Who?
gets you to vote.
Text me who. Is it who I think it is? Perv.
I will show you my boobs if you vote.
I'm definitely not gonna vote now.
I'll show you my boobs if you don't vote.
Fuck, it's a lose-lose situation.
God damn.
What if I yell?
What?
What if I send
Yell
my vote?
what?
What if I send
No.
my vote?
No.
Just yell it loud. I don't think it counts towards like the vote.
What if I vote for these nuts? Can I not have either?
I mean, you could do that, but it won't.
Would you really
count.
risk our chances?
Who's nuts?
You do realize that the popular vote doesn't really fucking matter, right? I'm not gonna get.
Welcome to the Electoral College,
We're not getting into that. We're not getting
where
into
your
that.
vote doesn't matter.
Ah, yes, America, where nobody has any rights or freedom, unless you're rich.
Mm-hmm. When are we going to Japan? I want to go.
Konnichiwa.
Wait, who told you about the Japan trip?
Ari.
Are you like
Oh,
Japan?
them. Okay, yeah,
comment
that's
section.
on them. Right.
This Japan trip? How could we have been told? Oh,
I
thank
wanna
God
go.
it's back.
Sorry.
Sign
What
us
were
off,
you
Keyblade.
doing? We've been bullshitting for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're waiting for you to sign off.
Oh. So what do I say, dude? You already did the whole intro or something?
No, not yet.
I don't know.
I'll
We've
go
been
ahead and do
literally
it. All right,
waiting for you.
guys. I guess that's
Plug
all
your
we have for
thing.
today. Don't forget to join us tomorrow as the voice actor of Optimus Primal and
This
other
escalated
shit.
quickly.
What?
Cabby.
Right. So I am going to
Girl.
Japan.
When?
Possibly next year, 2022.
Okay.
Oh,
we
that's
go-
when.
can it-
Yeah,
can we-
me and
can
Sour
we
Patch
go with
Kid
you
are gonna
too?
go too.
Right, but I'm going for Geeks Forever.
All right.
We're going just to go.
No, I'm not paying for my fucking trip. I refuse to pay.
I'll probably go. I think me and my girlfriend would like to go too.
Well, no, I'm gonna go for a thing like a Dragon Ball festival thing. And
Oh, well, we want to go with you too. then.
I hear it's not
you know,
friendly
you
to
know,
tall
you know how
people.
she would want to go to.
right, yeah. So I got to figure out when the fuck they're doing it. It's for their Jump Festival thing.
Right.
It's
right.
some kind of Dragon Ball thing happening during their Jump Festival, and it's supposed to be either about the movie. I said too much. Anyway, so joining us tomorrow, it's the voice actor of Optimus Primal and other stuff. What's his name? What's
Mr.
his
Gary
name?
Chalk. Mr.
God.
Gary Chalk.
Mr. I heard pterodactyl.
No,
Yeah, Gary
stop.
Chalk. He also voices Dr. Robotnik in Sonic Underground.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That was him?
That
yeah,
was
and he also
him?
voiced.
He was
voiced him.
Pingus?
No, that was Adventures of Sonic. He voiced Grounder in that show though.
Ooh.
In Adventures of
But
Sonic.
he was the voice in Underground for Robotnik?
Yeah,
See,
he was, and he
that-
made a cameo. And he made a cameo in the movie.
See, that
Oh,
I know.
hell yeah.
See, that I know. If you would have said Robotnik from Underground, I would have been like, oh shit.
I
Ours
know
would be
it's
good.
Transformers.
But
not
you
my
had to
fault
say
you don't know anything.
Transformers, and I'm like, huh?
Don't worry, I'll work on-
Transformers,
I'll work on
Eon
the flyer
Kid.
for y'all tomorrow. Don't worry, I'm working on it. I'll work on it after
Post
the podcast.
that shit tonight.
Will do.
Make the flyer.
All right. So, yeah, tomorrow,
Gary Chalk.
Gary Chalk.
Gary Chalk. Yep.
Almost said cocking.
Everyone's like, we're all Geeks 5 ever if we can go to Japan.
We want to go to Japan. Well, I'm going by myself.
Japan 5 ever.
Even we don't get to go.
We'll go
Geeks
with
5
my
Japan.
YouTube channel.
Well, I'm
We'll all
not-
be our
Hey.
own party.
Because
I'm down.
it has
Jason
to
with
be
Jace in Japan.
like I wasn't even supposed to say anything.
No, that's okay.
There might be a couple people going, but they have to pay their way.
Right, right.
But it's for the well, they already bought my ticket,
Jump Festival mode.
right?
Mhm.
So I get to fly first class
Neat.
because I know people that work at Toy. I'm a Dragon Ball fan, of course I do.
Right?
Just like Transformer actor industries, I know a lot of people in the industry for Dragon Ball. Unfortunately, they actually run the shit, and we're not supposed to share insider information.
We're gonna get a notification tonight that your
Goku,
flight's
did
been
you open
can-
up your
thing's
big
been
mouth
canceled.
again?
What's this news about a?
All right. So if you haven't already, if you're watching us on
Chase
YouTube,
band.
make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, because the way the YouTube algorithm works is that it shares the video with other people, depending, or it won't. It depends if you give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And if you want to be notified for all of our videos, hit the bell for notifications. Also follow us on YouTube and follow us on Twitch and join our Discord. Join our Discord. We do have something planned for the actually we had something planned for the 19th. I'm gonna have to go ahead and cancel it. But we do have something planned for October, so make sure you join us on the 24th, the weekend before Halloween, because that's the only weekend we can do anything. Because Jace won't be here. we
Stop
do
it.
any-
Leave him alone.
I got married. Screw you.
Look, nobody forced him to say yes.
I'm
Gabby, how are you going to get to
T-posing to
Japan?
assert
How are you going to
dominance.
get to Japan? Are you going to swim?
Stop.
Sorry.
You're fucking with my intro or my outro. Anyways, join us tomorrow. Like I said, the voice actor of Optimus Primal. Also, make sure you follow Keyblade Sonic's YouTube channel.
That's right. Just drop the new video. Why we're talking about earlier about Tony Hawk. Well, watch the video and you'll find out.
Yeah, I guarantee his review is actually pretty cool. It had no pauses. It flowed. There was no mouth breathing. It didn't piss me off. It was great. I loved it. Unlike
Disagree
other
with the ratings,
YouTubers who pause and mouth breathe. All right, guys, I'm Jesse Goku. I'm letting everybody know to stay classy, and we will see you tomorrow for Beer Friday.
Oh.
Less beer than last time.
Less beer than last time.
No, I'll just start drinking later.
Oh, please. Bye, everybody.
Baby.